What is up, y'all? Welcome back for the second time today to Game Day with Heavy Cardboard, where we teach, play, and discuss medium and heavy strategy board games, war games, 18xx. Tonight, the latest from Alexander Pfister, Blackout Hong Kong, designed by, well, Alexander Pfister, and published by Eggert Spiele, as well as a couple of other publishers out there. So welcome everybody watching live around the world, as well as after the fact. I'm your host, Edward Euler. Y'all know these guys.
Jess.
Andrew.
All right, so also, normally this is about the time where I give a shout out to one patron in particular. I'm not going to do that tonight. Basically, I just want to say thank you to all of my patrons out there that help support, well, honestly, me living the dream of being able to do this full time. So thank you, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the content and you feel it's something worth supporting. So thank you to each and every one of y'all. All right? Cool. That said, Eggert Spiele also provided us with this review copy of the game, and, well, while it's not necessarily a review, playthrough should be a good time tonight, regardless of anything one way or the other. So we played this last week. We played it 3 players, and now being able to present it to y'all. So y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. Y'all ready? I'm going to assume that's a yes, so we're going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to bring the camera down and the chat down for now, and then after the teach, bring it all back up. So without further ado...
Doer.
Without further ado...
No more doer.
No more. Let's try that again. Without further ado, let's begin, shall we? All right. So, Blackout Hong Kong. I got to be honest. The theme here... There's a blackout in Hong Kong, and panic ensues when the blackout lasts for hours and hours, if not going into days. I guess that's the theme. We're going to kind of go with it and just say, okay, good enough. All right, so what are we doing here? So what are we looking at? So we have the victory point track around the outside of the board, as you can see. Right, and now
around the outside, around the outside.
All right, thanks. All right, so along with that, you have, on the main board, you have a bunch of different districts. These districts out through here, there are, I believe, 19 of them. The districts here are surrounded by these lines, which these lines also have, call them locations. These locations have different color spots on. That's what these locations are. That's really all you need to know about that. Then within each of the locations, you have 3 scout tiles stacked up one another face down within each of the different districts. Then over here on the right hand side, you have a rondel-esque resource pool out here. In the middle, we have batteries, which are essentially wild resources, and then we have 6 other resources. We have food, we have tools, we have gas, we have water, we have books, and we have medikits. Then in the top right hand corner, we have a victory point table, which obviously I'll explain that as we go along. Then we have some in-game scoring down here on the right. That's basically takes care of the entire board, other than the resource dice, of course. Off board, we have the transport tokens, we have GPS markers, and then we have the card display or the card market, as well as the deck of cards that will refill the market. We also have set aside think of it as a secondary deck. We have dealt 21 cards off of the main deck here. This will be the reserve for the final round plus, I think is a good way to put it. And that's everything that you guys are looking at here on the main board. Then, as we move over to our player tableau here, and I apologize about the glare, I zoomed out a fair bit here so that you can see everything. This game is a bit of a table hog. So everybody has their symmetric player boards here. And on the player boards, there are a total of 8 phases, which are going to make up an entire game round. In addition to that, everybody starts the game with the same hand of cards, which there's two different types of cards, which we will go into, but the same hand of cards. We have the hospital over on the right-hand side, cards that are not currently available. We have some cards already played down into our tableau. Everybody starts with 5 transport tokens, $4. There is cardboard money, but we're using poker chips. Then we have secure locations, or the houses, the 5 of them here. Then we have random starter objective cards and a random emergency plan, either A, B, C, or D. Obviously, I have emergency plan C. Then everybody has their own player cubes, and that's pretty much everything that you're looking at, as well as a dice distribution player aid. So that's all the components, but now let's go ahead and get into what it is that we're trying to do. Well, as the aforementioned goal, victory point track around the outside of the game. The game is played over an indeterminate number of rounds, with each round composed of 8 phases, which are identical each round, and those 8 phases, all listed here on your player aid, they're carried out by all players, so all players do phase 1, then we move on to everybody doing phase 2, etc., etc. A lot of these, it is suggested that are done in turn order. We're going to be doing a lot of this simultaneously just to speed up the game a little bit, because honestly, we haven't found that it makes a huge difference except for a couple of spots here and there, which we will point out. So the best way that I know to teach this game is to actually go through what the 8 steps are and cover the anatomy of cards and everything as we go along. So if y'all are ready,
yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and get to it. All right, so phase 1, roll the resource dice and plan cards. All right, so what does that mean? That means we're going to roll these 3 dice out here. So simple enough, we roll the dice. And if there were any doubles, and let's go ahead and say I had rolled something along the lines of this. So we have double water. Well, you can't have double resources. So in that case, what that means is we have to then re-roll those dice. If something had matched up then with the tool symbol, you then would roll those dice. So for instance, if I had re-rolled and I rolled this, well, now these 2 have to be re-rolled and re-rolled. There we go, until we get 3 different resources. Once we have 3 different resources, we are good to go. So we put these out here to show like so, and that's the first half of the first phase. And the first phase says roll resource dice and plan cards. All right. Let's go ahead and talk about the cards first. So everybody starts with an identical deck of starter cards, and they are going to be all the exact same except for their color and their symbol here. So I am the orange player, so I get the orange tiger cards, and everyone has their own little color differences. So that said, what are we looking at here? Well, the card has a few different bits of information. At the end of the game, as long as a card is not in your hospital, it's going to be worth that amount of victory points, meaning it's either in your hand here or played to your tableau out here. In addition to that, it has 1 GPS marker on it here, whereas you'll notice that over here, your leader starts out with 2 GPS markers on them. And within that, there are essentially 2 different types of cards in this game. So we're going to look at these cards, and then we also have volunteer cards and specialist cards. So volunteer cards are really, really simple. They say that when you play them to your tableau, you're going to get one of, or possibly multiple of, whatever color resource that is. So if, for instance, during the plan cards phase, I were to place this card face down, when we execute that card, I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to get 1 blue resource. So what does that mean? I'm going to take one of my little cubes here and put it wherever the blue resource is. So that's going to be 1 water for me. Very, very simple, right? Okay. So planning of the cards. Just like so, that's going to be the same for the volunteers. The specialist cards, instead of gaining you resources like what is shown here, and you get 1 resource for each square of that color. So for instance, later on, if I'm playing this card here, I would get 2 blue resources, i.e. 2 water cubes would be put out there, okay? Specialist cards are a little bit different. Specialist cards say that you get whatever's on the left-hand side if it shows money. This one shows I get $2 from the bank. In addition to that, if I choose to discard one gasoline or one gas or one book, up to one time, I then can go ahead and acquire one GPS marker to put into my supply if I so wish. It's always voluntary. There's no reason you would ever not take money as an example, right? Mm-hmm. Another example of a card, a specialist card, is this one. It says get 3 money, and if I discard one tool up to one time, I can get 3 additional money. Okay, these are real simple, right? And last but not least, we have the doctor. The doctor says if you discard one med kit up to one time, you then can take one card from your hospital and put it immediately into your hand and score the victory points immediately for that card. So for instance, if I were to choose this card by spending one med kit, meaning over here, spending one med kit, or if I don't have a med kit, I have this wild battery. A battery is any of these. I could say that's a med kit. I take that back, and then I go ahead and take this card into my hand immediately, and then I will score 2 points on the victory point track. All right, so that's kind of the basic symbology of cards when we go with that. In addition to that, now would be a good time to talk about one of the functions of these transport tokens. And you may use multiple transport tokens at any given time. So if during the plan cards phase, actually, you know what? We're going to talk about the transport tokens here in just a moment. So let's back up. Roll resource dice and playing cards. What all does that entail? Well, pretty simple. You have 4 different tableau spaces in which you can play cards into. But you'll notice one of which is blocked off at the start of the game. If you acquire this or if you complete this objective, you then gain access to that 4th area. So what that means is you may play up to 1 card in each of the spaces during the playing card phase. Easy enough. Moving on to the second one is deploy volunteers and specialists. What does that mean? It means flip your cards over and activate them in any order that you wish to do so. All right, so here, I say I flip that over, I flip this over, and I flip that one over there. And maybe I say, you know what, I want to go ahead and activate this blue resource first. So, okay, the blue resource, and then I'm going to activate these. And I'm looking at this going, you know what, I really would like to be able to get some extra money, so I need a tool resource. Well, if you look out here, let's say I don't have that battery anymore. I would normally just get that blue resource right there, but I really want a tool, but unfortunately, we didn't roll any tools, so I can't get those. Or can I? And I can. For every transport token that you choose to discard, you may adjust that resource 1 in any direction. Well, because it was a blue resource, 1 transport token can become either a book or a gas. Well, okay, so you know what? I guess that's going to take 2 transport tokens to go from water to gas to then make it all the way over to tools. And now, when I execute that second card, I'll be able to spend those tools to be able to get more money. But unfortunately, these transport tokens are now gone back into the supply, and I lose them. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. I also would like to point out that if, however, instead of that single blue card, I had played this double blue card here, the transport tokens work the exact same way, except think of it as you're transporting the volunteer, the actual person. So what that means is if I were to spend 2 transport tokens to go ahead and get tools, I cannot go and get 1 water and 1 tool. I must get 2 tools if that's where I'm going, because you're transporting the person and the person provides you 2 of whatever it is. So when you transport, you're transporting the person. It's all going to be the same resource. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So not to belabor that, let's move on from there. Then I could execute these cards in any order. So because I don't have any gas or any books, in this case, I'm just going to get the $2. Then that tool I would discard to get another 6 for a total of $8 and having spent 2 transport tokens. All right? All right, easy enough. So that is deploying volunteers and specialists. So playing the cards, or activating the cards that you had planned or played your tableau in phase 1. And again, these are always voluntary. So maybe I only wanted to play, say, those 2 cards, I could have done so and not played anything in any of your tableau spots. Okay, easy enough. Moving now on to objectives. Objectives, well, what do? Well, it says right here, complete goals. Everybody starts the game with 7 available goals or objectives from which to complete on the given turn. What are those objectives? Anything where you see these orange bar type things, those are going to be objectives. So objective, in no particular order, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 objectives, which everybody starts the game. These are starter objectives, which were randomly dealt out to all the players, so here we go. What do? Well, just like being able to spend resources for when you do these actions here, it's very similar here. What this says is spend 1 food and 1 gas, always counting batteries as wilds. You may, if you do so, you may take this card into your hand, and then you may be able to place out 1 marker out onto that location. And that location is a red location. So let's go ahead and investigate this card a little bit more. So let's say I go ahead and discard those, so I get to take this card into my hand and put a marker out onto a red location. So let's go ahead and go back to the board out here. Now, everyone is going to start the game. Let's say I went ahead and started right there. For whatever reason, we'll talk about that when we actually get started during the game. From any cube that you have on the board, you may freely place adjacent if it matches that color. Well, I said it was a red location. Well, if we look from this location, no. Plan better, Edward. Okay, so what do I do in that case? Well, this is the second use of these handy dandy little transport tokens. And these say you may skip 1 location past where you're allowed to go for every transport token that you choose to spend. So in this case, I now have given myself 2 options to be able to place for this red location. You cannot choose something else. If it's red, you're going to go to red. It's not a may. You must. So in this case, I could skip this and come down here to this location, or I could skip this and come down to that location. Let's say, better yet, let's say I choose that location there. Again, spending this back to the supply. That makes sense? All right, easy enough. Now, that was only one of my 7 objectives. It may be possible that you also complete some other objectives. If I were to complete this one, works identical, except this one's a blue location. Easy enough. Well, let's talk about the other 5 that are kind of on our board in our emergency plan. So we'll start with the board ones here. This one, and it's real easy to forget this, it costs 10 bucks. In addition to that 10 bucks, you then have to have 2 specialist cards and 2 yellow cards in the same column, okay, already played. So if we look at this, I'm halfway to this minus the money. I have 1 yellow and I have 1 specialist in this row. In this column. Whereas here I have 1 specialist but no yellow, so I'm a little bit further away from being able to complete it. The game doesn't care which column it's in, but it must be in the same column. When you qualify for this and you discard the $10, in addition to that, what happens? You score 10 victory points, and yes, you have to make the sound to do so, and oh, hey, looky there, I now can play a 4th card to my tableau now. Awesome. All right? And I scored 10 points, so that's awesome. In addition to that, up here, we have, you must have, brain cramp, 2 blue and 2 red cards into the exact same tableau or into the same column as well, just like this there, except these are red and blue resources. So I have 1 red and 1 blue here, or maybe I have 2 blue here, so I'm halfway there. In addition to that, you have to have 4 of the exact same type of resource. So what does that mean? That means something along the lines of, which I'm sure you guys are smart enough to figure this out. If I had, say, 3 tools and a battery, because batteries are wild, right? Or if I had 4 tools. And yes, just like the money, you do have to discard these resources in addition to be able to do that. So 4 resources, 2 blue and 2 red. You don't do anything with the cards. You just show everybody, hey, I qualified, I can do that. What does that get you? Well, it gets you again 10 victory points. In addition, this little handy dandy little chit is going to go up here to the 8 phase, and I'll explain that when we get up there, okay? Let's go ahead and go over the emergency plan real quick. Now, everybody has one emergency plan place on their board. When this card leaves this location, that location will stay empty. It does not allow you to place a 4th objective. It just means, congrats, you finished your emergency plan. The end. That's it, okay? So just remember that this is not an objective space, even though it has a card with objectives on it. So, what are these? Well, you can see that there are 3 different objectives on it, and when you complete them, they get you $5 a piece, okay? If you wish, let's say I have 2 purple, 1 yellow, and 1 red in one of these columns. Hey, I can do that. I get $5, and I put one of my cubes on it to show that I've gotten the $5 from the supply. Okay. If I have a C to C location on the board, I would get 5 additional. So what does that mean? Well, looking out here, if you'll notice, there are A's, B's, C's, and D's out here on some of these locations. So mine specifically says location C, Andrew, to location C. So if I have an uninterrupted chain of cubes in any way being able to trace of my cubes, oh, hey, congrats, I completed that, I get 5 additional bucks. Okay. At any point, once you have completed, I suppose we ought to talk about the last one. The last one is going to be needing the scout tiles, specific types of scout tiles. Just know that, and I will talk about those a little bit later in the game. Just know that you have to have 1 victory point scout tile in my case and 1 tool scout tile in my case. And all of these are going to be different between the players, but they all are going to require 1 victory point scout tile and some other type of resource. But at any point when you've completed at least one of these, if not all 3, you may choose to put a cube on it like I've done to try and then later on finish other objectives on that card. But if I choose not to, I then can say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and clear off this emergency plan card, and I'm going to do whatever the bonus is down here, and then I'm going to turn it into a check mark action here. So what does that mean? Well, okay, I've completed that one, I got my $5, good deal. What does this say? This says I get to place 1 cube out on any location, any color location that's adjacent to one of my already locations out there. So again, looking at this, let's say maybe I choose to then go, say, there. Easy enough, right? Or maybe I go there. In addition to that, I've now done this. Then this card is going to go ahead and tuck in up here for when we talk about check mark actions. The end. Okay? So that's really what we're talking about when it comes to scouts, to be able to scout. Now, this has to do with those scout tokens out on the board. This says scout 1 tile from 1 district. If you scout, you lose 1 designated hand card to the hospital. Okay, so what does this mean? Well, everybody in turn order. This is the one thing that we're going to do in turn order once we designate. Say if I'm the first player, which I have the purple marker, any location that is touching one of your location cubes, you can then say, hey, you know what? And I'm just going to go ahead and ruin it for everybody. I'm going to go ahead and flip these over.
Memorize it quickly.
Okay.
I'm
Actually, right, there you go. Actually, I'm going to bring these over. No. So I'm going to bring these over so everybody can see them down here. There are 2 things that you need. Well, there's more than 2, but there are 2 levels. A easier level at the top and a more difficult level at the bottom. This scout tile, it gives you really 3 options, in which 4 options to either claim or not claim one of these tiles. The first option is, I looked at this, thank you, but no thank you. So what does that mean? That means I take all 3 of these, I put them back face down, back onto the same location from whence they came. Okay, whence or hence? Hence they came. The other options are I can spend 4 GPS marker equivalent to be able to claim the top of any one of these. Now, some of these get really expensive. The top one could be as high as, I think, 9, and the bottom one is always double that, so it can be up to 18. What that means is from your hand of cards and any GPS markers that you have, you must spend or use that many GPS markers to then claim that tile. So if I had this handy dandy little 3 GPS marker, then I could choose 1 card from my hand that has at least 1 GPS marker on it, and that satisfies the 4. But let's say I get greedy, and let's say I had that in my hand. Well, we're looking at my hand of cards. That's going to be a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Now I can claim the higher level of any one of those there. Okay? Showing off now, I realize. So what happens there is when you claim it, you're going to get whatever the reward is. This is get 1 med kit, so put a cube out there. This is get 2 med kits and 1 victory point, etc., etc. So some sort of benefit for it. But the downside to this is if you scout, you lose 1 designated hand card to the hospital. What does that mean? Well, that means I'm going to shuffle these up, and somebody not named Edward is going to then reach over here and choose one of these cards. Okay? So here, this card is now going into the hospital. They got injured while out scouting. So this card's going to come over here, and I lose that card until the 1 card in my tableau or in my hand that does not have any GPS symbols, which means it cannot ever go out on scouting. This is the only card in the game that allows you to pull cards from your hospital back into your hand. And remember, at the end of the game, you will not get the victory points for any card that is in your hospital at the end of the game. So your doctor is really, really valuable to you, especially if you're going to be scouting early and often, because you're going to be losing a minimum of 1, or you're always going to lose 1 card. Even if I had 2 of these GPS markers, somebody still has to go out and scout. So it can't just be markers. A physical person has to go. So what does that mean? You're always going to lose at least 1 card into your hospital. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
And it can't be the doctor that you can lose.
Correct, because the doctor says no GPS markers, so can't even count them. Plus, you then would get into the cycle of, oh, wait, I can't
Lost
get anyone
everybody.
out of my hospital, which is just dumb.
They thought of that.
Can't help
They
it.
thought of that, exactly. All right. So if I choose to do so, then I'm going to take one of these markers, whichever one I claimed, and put it face up into my tableau. Okay? However, if, let's say, I already had one of these markers, and let's say these are the same, they're not, but indulge me. If I chose, I could, instead of taking the marker for the benefit on the face side, I could always get it for the benefit on the other side, also spending 4 GPS markers for that. And what does that mean? That means that gives you a permanent GPS marker for the remainder of the game. So again, now I would have, as it is, I would have 7 before I even played any from my hand, okay? But that's going to cost you 4. Not because it says 4 on the other side. It doesn't matter if it said 9 and 18. It's still going to be 4 because you're playing it for that side, okay?
Yep.
And again, you're going to lose somebody to the hospital for doing that as well. All right. So those are your options. Then once you have taken one of these, and there's going to be a bit of a set collection game for this here, which the number of symbols, so the lower GPS number is going to dictate the symbol. So here, this shows that it's a medikit, so that's going to be the medikit symbol for this. A collection of these at the end of the game is going to be based on how many different ones that you have, scoring that many victory points for those. However, if it's a duplicate one, any subsequent of the same ones, so medical kit ones, automatically flip up and become a GPS marker, again, spending 4 for that. But if you do so with this side, you do not get whatever the benefit is on that side. Okay, easy enough? That makes sense?
Yeah.
So then, the ones that you did not choose then come out here onto the board, and oh hey, they're face up now for everybody to see. That is public information for the rest of the game. Any questions on scouting?
Nope.
All right. So now that everyone has memorized what the center location is, and if you did, God bless you, good on you. All right. So there we go. That is scouting. 4 different options. Look at them and take none. Look at them and take 1 for the GPS marker on the backside. That's option number 2. Option number 3 is choose the low value. Option number 4, choose the high value of one of them. Again, losing somebody into the hospital. So there is the scout one. Number 5, hey, kind of auction-esque. New objectives. This is how we actually, as we clear these, not that location, as we clear these here, we're going to get the ability to refill our objectives here. The cost depends on how many cards are actually in a given row in the market. So let's take a look. The market starts out here. All of these are objective cards. I realize some of these are white, but they're going to work very, very similarly with one exception than the others that I've shown you. If a market row has 3 cards in it, it's going to cost you 4 cash. If a market row has 2 cards in it, it's going to cost you 3 cash. If a market row has exactly 1 card left in it, and it doesn't matter where that card is, it's going to cost you, wait for it, 2 money. Easy enough, right? Mm-hmm. If ever the final card in a row is taken, we immediately then refill that row from the supply deck. When you choose one, you then bring it over, put it into your tableau, into any available slot, and then it goes to the next player. This obviously is going to be done in turn order. This will continue going around and around and around the table until we all consecutively pass. You could start out by passing, hoping that somebody makes the market cheaper for you so that you can get a cheaper card. But if all 3 players in our 3-player game pass, well, in that case, well, the market's closed for the round, and that's that. So sorry. Also, if all 3 of your spots are filled, so sorry, you cannot take any more. Okay? You can never freely discard until later on any of the objectives that you've gotten on your tableau. So let's go ahead and talk about these kind of objective cards real quick, doubling back now to the objectives. This is pretty simple. Get a book, or spend a tool, and immediately get 2 victory points and put out 1 location marker out on the board. And then, build a scout drone. What does that mean? Well, that looks oddly just like that simple. So what does that mean? You get a permanent 1 scout or 1 GPS marker permanent. And when that's complete, we're going to tuck it up here above our board to be able to show that we would get that, okay? However, this one's a little bit different. It kind of looks like what our emergency plan looked like. It has multiple lines that you can do, and if you complete at least one of them, you put a marker on that, and then you can complete it to be able to place the location marker out on the board on any spot. However, unlike our emergency plan, this has a bonus down here. This one says of +5 victory points. How do you get that? You must complete every objective on this card to be able to get this, but you only have to complete 1 objective to get that. And what happens when you do? Whether you complete 1 or both to get those, you then will qualify to get this for a checkmark action, which we will talk about here shortly. Any questions about the different types of objectives?
Nope.
All right, moving on. Let me put these back out here. All right. So round and round we go until everybody passes consecutively. Then we go into cleanup. What happens in cleanup? Well, rice and water are disposable. They will not last throughout the round. Those are the only 2 types of resources out here that will go away at the end of the round, whether you spend them or not. So what do you get for it? Well, rest assured, for every rice you get $2. Okay, that seems reasonable. For every water that you discard, and you must discard it, if you haven't spent it, you get a buck. Or instead, or any mix of, if you have more than one, you can spend 2 water to get a 3 GPS marker. And I should also point out that these are disposable. So when you use it, these will go away, okay? So if I had 3 water, I could get 3 money, or I could get a mix of a GPS marker and a money, etc., etc. Then after everybody has done that, you may discard 1 unfinished objective. Well, here's your chance to be able to go ahead and get rid of those cards if you wish. And then discard the rightmost card of each row of the display. So if, for instance, it looks like this when we get done with cleanup, this card will go away, this card, and this card. Well, if that card goes away, that row is now empty. We then refill that row. Easy enough. All right. Moving on now to secure districts. I'll be honest, I'm going to very briefly touch on this next step because I think it's easier to show you guys when we actually do it. Just know that let's actually briefly show this. If at any point one player has all the locations surrounding a district with their cubes, and I should point out that multiple players may share the same location. That's okay, no worries. Okay, if that were to happen, I might as well explain it at this point. At this point, so when we get to that step, is it surrounded? Is it completed? Yes. What's going to happen? These are going to come off the board and be out of the game permanently. Then whoever surrounded it is going to look, well, let's be honest, everyone's going to look. How many points, how many locations did it take to surround it? Well, in this case, it took 4. I'm going to score 5 victory points. Easy enough. But everybody else gets to piggyback on my hard work here. White, how many do they have in that location? They have 2. They would score 2. And green, the ultimate mooch here, only has 1, but she also gets 2 victory points. Then what's going to happen is all of these little houses have a check mark underneath them. Choose any one, put it out there to show it, and you now, when we get to the next step, we'll have other check mark actions in which you'll be able to carry out. So what does this look like? Well, okay, spend 1 book, get a 3 GPS marker. Spend 1 gas, get 2 transport tokens. Spend 1 tool, get 3 cash. Spend 1 med kit, get 1 battery. Always nice, right? A little versatility. Spend 4 bucks, get 2 points. You can only do that once, all of these, okay? So let's say, you know what? I like points. I'm going to put this one out here. So I put it out there. Shows that I've secured that location. People can still build around it, but they're not going to be able to do what I just did because that location is then secured. Any questions on securing districts? Good, moving on. This one here, refresh your hand, then carry out checkmark actions. Oh, okay. However, there's a catch. If you have 0 to 4 cards in hand, then do that. If you don't, skip it. How many cards do I have in hand? 5. That's 5. So is that 0 to 4? No. Skip it. Okay, easy enough. Next round. However, all players do this. So this is going to become asymmetric as we go along. So let's say I have 4 cards left in my hand. Okay, cool. Now I get to do this. Refresh my hand. What does that mean? Find your longest column. Take all those cards from that one column back into your hand. So 3 cards, 2 cards, 1 card. Well, it has to be the middle row. Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't want to? Plan better. If there are 2 rows with the same amount of cards, hey, good news. Choose. You take one of them back into your hand. Okay, easy enough. Then carry out all of your checkmark actions. So what does that mean? Well, it means in any order, any checkmark actions that have been shown or that are in this area of your board, you may then freely carry out as many times as it allows you to do. So if I wish to spend a gas, I can get 3 points. If I have a gas, oh, I don't have a gas. Never mind. Moving on. This, spend 4 bucks, get 2 points. Oh, hey, look, I have 4 bucks. I'll do that. So I'd spend the 4 bucks, get the 2 points. Cool. There you go. We're going to keep doing that round and round and round until that deck runs out. When that deck runs out, we're then going to bring in the 21 card deck to refill the market as needed. Then we're going to play one full round again and then go into final scoring. Speaking of final scoring, what might that entail? Well, that says you go ahead and count up all your resources, turn those into $1 each. Then for each $5, you get 1 point. Then tally up all the cards that are in your hand and in your tableau for all their victory points. These will not count. Any unclaimed objectives and anything over here in your hospital will not count. In addition to that, remember about those scout tokens that I mentioned? So you're going to count up how many different kinds you have and get that many victory points there. Whoever has the most points wins. The last thing that I want to point out, 2 things. Remember earlier, if we claim this now says instead of 0 to 4, if you have 0 to 6, it just means you're going to be getting more cards quicker into your hand. Okay? And then anytime actions. Spend $5, get a bat tree. So 1 wild resource. And in addition to that, at any time you may voluntarily, and you can go negative in this game, spend 1 victory point for 1 transport token at all times. We start at 0, so congrats, you might get to negative 98 or -2 if you want to do this twice. And that, folks, is how you play Blackout Hong Kong. Any questions?
Nope.
No.
All right, cool. Then that said, let me fix the camera. Cameras, bring chat up. Oh wow, that actually worked out really well. It's almost like I planned that.
Perfect.
That's
Just a little
weird.
bit.
However, these got to move. All right. So can't be perfect, I guess. So we'll put it like that. Hi guys. How y'all doing? All right. So now I have to figure out my tableau again. So a moment.
I'm gonna give these back to you.
Cool. Well, you don't have to. I'm okay with that.
You're okay with them staying out there?
Right. Yeah.
I'm not.
I'm just saying.
Though, so
Trying to be a team player.
I don't think that means what you think it means.
All right. So let me figure out my hand again. Oh wait, that was an objective card. I'm gonna move my tableau over for you guys to be able to follow along as well. That goes there. And everybody does start with their leader and their 2 blue card over in their hospital, as well as 1 yellow, red, and blue, exactly where they are in their column already. So actually, you know what? Why don't you randomize turn order here, if you would, please.
Sure.
Andrew. Well, I have to move everything here. Of course, it's me. All right, cool, easy enough.
All right.
So let's see.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're in there.
You know
You're
what?
fine.
Hold on. No, but you can't see
Oh,
my
your
cards that I play.
tableau.
So you know what? We're gonna shrink these down in hindsight. We're gonna.
I'm
shrink.
tiny.
Yeah, you are.
No.
You know what? This still gives plenty of
Yep,
room for
that's
your
fine.
resources. Andrew is very, very tiny.
You can. He doesn't have to be. Can't you make him bigger?
I suppose. Yeah, this will probably
Fine.
work, huh?
Yeah, you're fine. Look at that.
All right.
You're fine.
That'll do, pig.
That'll do.
All right, cool. So,
Now fix your bottom.
but the problem is, still can't. We're gonna shrink chat.
Yes.
All right. You guys don't want to see you guys talk, anyways, do you? Do you? A little bit, maybe.
They're watching us on the big screen. They're
Right?
fine.
Yeah. Hey guys, we'll get this right. Yeah. All right. Move the refill deck. Actually, bring it over here if you would.
Okay,
That
sure.
way it's in my. So we're just gonna
They
have this
can't.
a little
Oh,
off.
but you're gonna change that. Yeah. You're good.
There we go.
That's good.
That works. Yeah.
There.
Looks great.
That buys me a little bit more space. I thought the teach was more important, so I wanted to get that for you guys.
Yep.
Good enough for government, right there.
Good enough for government.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. My cash can go right there.
Thanks,
Cards played there. All right, yeah, place your bets, everyone but Franny.
Briny. Robert too, but he had to leave to go play some Magic.
Oh, good. Bye, Robert.
It's a smart bet. I get it.
If you guys watched the stream earlier today, maybe not. You'll have to watch it and see.
Yeah, you do need to watch that.
By the way, someone pointed out that you did cheat accidentally.
Oh, did I?
You did. You went over the refit location once. So I'm just saying. keep that in mind.
Location.
Yeah, the blocking spot.
Did I?
You did.
Ooh.
At 1:15:40. And I was like, that is amazing that y'all.
I'm amazed by this.
I love that you guys watch that closely. I really, really do. So
I can
really love
assure
that.
you I did not know I did.
Yeah.
Oh
So I'm
no,
like,
it was
what?
clear as day. You did not know. So, all right. So I am first. So here we go. We now begin 8:51. Let's see how long it takes us because we are going to do this simultaneously. So roll the resource dice. Here we go, and we're not going to bother with a tray because I'm not violent.
Hey, all different.
There we go. See, saving time already. Here we go. So those are the resources available to us. You have your objectives out here. I don't want to start with that there.
Did you pick this or is this?
Oh no, we also need to do that
Yes.
in reverse order. So starting with Andrew,
Oh, right.
choose your starting location. And remember, you have B&B, Jess has D&D, and I have C&C.
Yeah.
If you want to do such things, you don't have to.
Well, I got B2B.
No, not
and
semi-co-op at all, Thomas.
Blue and yellow already
Step
here.
one, pay the privates. I love you, Desmond.
Let's go right here.
This will never get old.
Right
That's
next to
amazing.
blue and yellow.
So let me.
All right, so I am C to C, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the funny thing about this game is that we don't necessarily seem that interested in trying to save Hong Kong.
Yeah, the
Well,
theme.
so we're trying to I feel like we're surrounding these to light them up.
Yeah.
And then we claim that I lit this area up. It's like we're trying to bring it back, maybe?
Maybe.
And
starting
apparently
out.
this is the map of Hong Kong, but wow, the theme's so terrible in this because Hong Kong is so rich. This does nothing for it. I'm sorry, just I'm really
But
not.
it's a blackout. You can't see.
Exactly.
How would you see anything?
Fair enough. All right,
All right.
so there we go. We started. Now everybody, I've rolled the resource dice. Everybody playing your cards. Here we go. That's what I'm saying, Thomas. I don't care what people say about you. Thomas and Tony, you guys are okay in my book. I.e., they picked me.
I hear you. Oh, but I have to have the thing to do the thing.
There is that.
There is
You gotta have that thing.
having things is important.
So I hear.
You know what? I don't need you. So here's the thing. Oof.
Easy to forget that you need 4 of the same resource and 10 books as well to be able to do this stuff. Oh boy. You know what? That's a pipe dream. Yeah, I want that. Here we go. I am ready when y'all are.
I think I'm ready.
6 glory to blackouts and hashtag bad Edward. I'm good with this.
Oh, but
Y'all
I
know
want
what's up.
all the things.
I'm bringing it tonight. By the way, Darjeeling tea this evening.
You know what? I don't need that.
And that one. And then our backup, we have oolong.
Yeah, it's a cold night here, so we need it.
The wind has been like
Need
50
that.
miles an hour
It's nuts, yeah.
Need
all
that.
day.
Yeah.
It's
I'll
been
do that.
insane. It really has.
Oh, but I could get more.
By the way, kind of a big announcement coming. Big announcement, hashtag big live stream coming up 1 month from today. So March 25th, there is going to be a really big deal live stream. So start spreading the word. We're going to be teasing it out over every Monday up until the live stream begins. And legitimately, this is going to be some really, really big news. I'm really, really excited about it at all. All the details got hammered out today. So yeah, let the rumors begin. Shall we?
Mark it on your calendar.
There you go. Seriously, 7 p.m. on March 25th. And the following week, 7 p.m. April 1st.
Ooh.
Also a big live stream.
Really big
Not
deal.
our traditional April Fools, traditional, we're going to play Monopoly or whatever.
Yeah.
This one is a straight up big deal.
Right.
Yep.
So, all right.
Right.
Anyway.
This time, shoot some
Big
ladders.
thing. No.
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 We will be able to tell you more after Gamma. So I'll leave it at that. All right, so here we go. Phase 2. Phase 2. Deploy volunteer specialists. What does that mean? Flip them over. Normally, we're going to do this simultaneously, but
Okay.
I'm going to do this.
This one?
We'll do this in turn order for the first round.
Okay.
So, got a blue one. So what does that mean? Pretty easy. We got some rice. Dun, 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 dun. Tss. Then, just going to flip them over here. Yeah, so that's going to be
Okay,
one
good.
yellow resource as well, which is a gas can. And then here, I'm going to spend my tool, or I'm sorry, my battery as a tool, spend that and get $6 from the bank. That's all three of mine. J-Rex, you're up.
I'm gonna get $3 for this one, but I'm not gonna get another 3. Just taking 3, and then blue resource, doop, and a red.
Okay.
Okay.
And Andrew.
All right, so I am playing a yellow, which I'm going to spend a transport token on to turn into a water. Then a blue, which is going to be a food. And then a red, which I'm going to spend 2 transport tokens on.
Ah, who needs them?
Whatever, yeah. And get a medikit.
All right, cool. So that is phase 2. Now we go into phase 3. Again, normally we're going to do this simultaneously, but for this first round. So looking at what I have some rice and I have some fuel. Oh, hey, looky here. And these do not have to be done in any specific order. I'm just happen to go ahead and do this one because apparently I plan horribly looking at this. I meant to do that one, which I should have used a transport to. Let the hashtag good planning begin. So 1 rice and 1 fuel here. So a fuel and a rice. Those go back. I take this into my hand and then I can place 1 back out onto a red location. And oh yeah, it should have been the blue one. Why? Because I'm next to blue. You know what I'm not next to? Red. So I'm going to spend a transport token, just 1, and we're going to go ahead and come on over to there. Boom, done. I do not have the resources to do anything else. I'm not C to C, and I can't complete that one yet. Alas, I am done. J-Rex?
Okay, so I have rice and some tools, so I'm gonna satisfy this one with the rice and the tools, and that allows me to put 1 on yellow.
And take it back into your hand, don't forget.
Yes, I was doing that, but I was making sure people could see it.
No worries.
There we go.
Yeah, and honestly, the location of these does not matter. So yeah, just for, I like that orderliness. Andrew?
Okay, so I'm going to spend a food and a medikit for this blue one. So I get to put a marker down on a blue location, which will be there. And then a water, and then the battery is going to be a book, and that'll be the yellow one. So go in there.
Cheating already. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so that's done. Everyone's done with their objectives. And as you can see, Andrew did multiple, which you can always do. Now, scouting, this is going to be in turn order. I'm going to scout this. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. So actually, looking at my hand, and you can scout any location in which is touching one of your markers. So I'm going to choose this one. J-Rex, you can go ahead and choose unless you wanted to see if I end up choosing one of these.
But did you say it has to be adjacent to one that you have out there?
Yes, it
Okay.
does. So in your case,
I
you
cannot
have,
go up there. It's not
No,
adjacent.
right. Yeah. Good point. Yeah.
So
Good call.
I'm going to check here.
Okay. I'll look down here.
I'm just debating whether or not I want to run the risk here. I do not. So I am not going to take one. So that means all 3 of these, and I'm going to forget them as soon as I set them down. All those will go back there. Hey, Bernardo, welcome.
You know what? Sure. So if I have 4, I can have you then pick, and these go out if I'm taking one?
If you're taking one, they go face up, correct.
Okay.
All right, so which one did you claim?
That one, victory point 1.
Okay, so Just
point.
running away with the game.
And that's my 4.
Okay, so hold on. Show everybody that you're showing that you're using the 4 GPS
I'm using
markers.
the 1, 2, 3, 4. Face
Shuffle them
down.
up.
Take one.
I was hoping it was her double. It's not.
That goes in
No.
the house, though.
No, it's gonna happen to me. All right.
I like the confidence. I like that. I appreciate that. All right.
All right, I'm gonna take. So I have 5 in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna take this medikit one. That's 5. So
And 2 medikits.
2 medikits. But we are gonna lose something important. I'm
James,
sure.
welcome. No, I don't want to because
Okay.
I pick the double almost every time for you.
Yep. Yeah.
Just saying. Right.
Yeah.
But I don't feel bad.
Right. Martin,
I know you
what's
don't.
up? Oh, night. Yeah. Martin's in Manhattan
Oh,
tonight.
hey,
so-
Martin.
All right.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. I know it's a crazy.
High winds indeed. I can't
Yeah.
imagine being. I hope you're not up too high in these high winds. Scare
No,
me.
you're right. The buildings.
Woo.
It's crazy. All right. So that's scouting. We're done. We go new objectives. Starting with the first player. So any of the 9 are available for $4. I got a whole bunch of extra cash. And legitimately, I am not pulling legs. I don't think, because you know what the story is, Andrew. Do you think I'm making too big of a deal about the big stream that's coming on 25th?
No.
Okay. So there you go.
Yeah,
All right.
no, it's awesome. It's gonna be great.
I'm telling you, mark your calendar.
You're gonna want to be there.
Yeah.
For both of those, honestly. Looking around, I have not a lot of resources out here right now. I am flush with cash, but you know what that's not?
Resources.
So what I'm looking at here is I'm looking at obviously what it costs to get the cards as well as the objectives. Spend 1 rice, place out 1 action marker out there. Those are pretty nice. Triple resources, as well as, getting money and such. I'm a little gun shy because for most of the game, last game, we didn't roll those almost ever.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, people
That
were
was kind of
starving.
hard. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen again, though.
Those just seem way too early. You know what? I'm gonna pass. There's nothing out there that really says, pick me, pick me.
Mwah, making me pay all the money. So $4.
Hey, Christopher.
Clearly,
What's
it's going to be $4 because nothing's gone.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for this one. I can do this, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And what will here?
What
so
is it?
one thing that we failed in our last big game, which I can't even remember what the last stream we did. Whenever we took ground
Didn't
floors,
show it.
whenever
Oh,
we
when we
took
took the
floors,
buildings.
we didn't
Yeah.
talk about it. So
Okay, let's talk about this. So this becomes my objective. I need to get 2 water and 2 gas, 2 fuel, to unlock it. And then I will take the card into my hand and place on a purple. Then this comes into my hand and I'll be able to play it. When I play it, I can spend a rice to place anywhere. So that seemed really good. Also, it's worth 5 points at the end of the game.
5 points I hear is not chump change. Andrew, back to you. Yeah, do what Tony says. Thumb the stream, guys. I agree with
Blue
Tony.
thumbs.
I don't care, honestly.
No, it's always blue.
Oh, is it?
Whether it's up or down, it's blue. Just
Okay.
blue thumbs.
Yeah.
Thumb drive.
Thumb drive.
So looking at these, I mean, on the map, I need to get some purple nodes to get this B2B thing happening. So probably this is the best thing I could get. So that's going to cost me
This one
4.
gives you any.
Does.
But it takes a while.
Takes a while.
No, it only takes 1 rice and 2 fuel.
Yeah, but I'm going to
Complete
go
that
for the
and boom.
bonus. Come
Oh.
on.
He's smart in what he's doing over there. We know.
I'm trying to sell it so that's only
I know.
$2 for me. That's all I'm trying.
We know this too,
All
and
right, so there's
you
that.
made a good choice,
I don't want to be too cheap. Come on.
right?
Well,
All right, and that's there now.
Oh, there's a
all right,
triple
fine.
red.
I
Ooh.
will go ahead and spend 3 cheese. Straight, shut up. And go ahead and take the card that I originally was eyeing. In this one, 3 water and 2
Yes,
medikits.
that's,
Pull it into my
did I
hand.
do?
Your
Put a
politician
yellow
should go
out.
there. Your card, though, you just got should go
Oh
there.
yeah, that's right. Well, I'm just taking it in my hands.
Yeah.
After I showed it, I
Cheating
forgot to
again?
put it up there.
Right. And then gets me 3 yellow resources.
That is
and
not
by
a
the
bad
way,
thing.
it has a little player aid here. that shows the distribution of the resources on the dice. The blue cue or the blue die is one of every resource, whereas the other red and yellow are weighted. The red is weighted towards tools and food, and the other one, the yellow, is water and books. And gas, actually. There we go.
Okay, so I have nothing for that.
That worked for 3 of y'all. Appreciate it.
That's
The 3 of you
not
guys.
bad.
Thank you.
And the build a
So
drone.
Saucy tonight, aren't we? Yeah, getting fired up. It's what happens. You have 2 streams in a day.
Yeah. Build a drone. So that just stays at the top, and
Yeah,
that's just an
it's a
extra
+1
one for you.
GPS.
That is
Yep,
not
permanent.
bad. GPS. I don't really want to do this.
Take care, Bernardo. Thank you. Appreciate you hanging out. By the way, where are you at?
The one I wanted is not available to me with $3.
Alexander, you can always go chipmunk mode. Watch it at 1.5 speed or double speed. And we're going to sound really slow when you come back. But
know
you can
what,
always do
though?
that and then catch up.
Yeah, the rules are pretty straightforward.
They are. It's
Should
very
be able to do
procedural.
one of them.
There's a couple of edge case stuff here and there,
Yeah.
but 2, 3, or 4.
I
Jeez.
know.
No, the world is your oyster.
Oh, I can get food. Oh, is that what that? No, I don't want
That's
that.
better.
No.
Zippity doo dah, zippity day.
Okay.
I know my
I'm
little
gonna
wonderful
spend the
day
3 and
is
get
Scott.
this one. The
Just
drone guy.
ask. Okay, where that?
All right, or reach really, really hard.
Andrew?
I pass
Okay.
because I'm
Now,
broke.
oh, by the way,
I'm
one thing did not make clear.
Yeah.
When you pass, you can come back in.
Right.
Like I said, you could start by passing, like I did, and then jump back in at any point. And these are $2 a piece.
Come
and
on.
I have,
How did you get all that money? I wasn't paying attention to you over here.
that'd be $6 right
Nice.
there for that. So, I don't see a reason why not to do these. At
I
least
mean,
one of
grab
them.
one of them. I'm fine with this.
I'm looking at the bottom one, so I think I will spend $2. Move those a little bit closer. I think the bottom one.
Do it. Do
It
it.
gets me the bonus. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm good because this one would get me rice, and I don't need rice for any of these. So here we go. I will choose that one. Oh, hey, that's empty. So the timer of the game begins. There we go. J-Rex, back to you.
Pass.
Pass.
Pass. All right, we're done.
Cool.
So move up to cleanup. Does anybody have any rice or water left? No. So we skip that part. May discard 1 unfinished objective. Nobody's going to do that. Discard the rightmost in every row. So these, if you'll just keep those a little bit tidy. Oh, we have a new empty row. Wow, that's got some serious cheese and 6 points right there for the mechanic.
Wow.
$6 plus an additional 5.
Well, that ain't bad.
I'm sure
He's
happy.
fixing BMWs over there. That's
I'm really
insane.
happy I'm going to be going last next round, said no one ever.
If we can afford it, it depends.
Yeah, I get
There
some
is
cash.
that.
Jeez.
We got
So
cash
there-
issues over here. I don't know what you're worried about.
There is that. Secure districts. Nobody is completely surrounded in district. And refresh your hand. Basically, if you did not claim an objective the first round, you're going to refresh your hand. However, we all claimed at least
And-
one.
I claimed at least one, but I then scouted.
Right.
So I'm at 4.
Oh.
I may have done so on purpose because I wanted to actually get these back.
And it must
What?
be the one that's highest. So there, or the most.
Is
There you
that
go.
it? Yeah, there we go.
That wasn't an accident.
Nope. Perfectly happy with
And
such
then
things.
she has no check mark action, so she's not going to do anything else. And that's the end of the round. So what happens?
On this thing.
There we go.
Okay.
Roll the bone.
Roll.
Here we go.
Roll well.
There you go. Now you still
not
see now you're seeing a full round.
Fuel, tools, and a book.
All right, so now that we've done that once for everyone to see how this works, we're going to do this stuff simultaneously now. So everybody start planning, please. Use them or lose them, huh?
do that.
All right.
Stupid game.
I wanted to play this anyway.
I'm not bitter.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh, that's so annoying.
yes, it is. You know who has two thumbs and doesn't plan well? This guy.
Okay, so I need that and I need that. I don't need that. But I should leave it. Oh, but I could do this.
Terrible.
Yeah, Martin. I also know people like that. So.
Okay, so that does that.
Some people just need a little push. That's all.
This. Oh! I'm really happy about this. Oh, but I have to play. Oh, that's okay. Okay.
I am terrible at this game. All right, cool. All right, everyone done?
Yeah.
So we go into the second phase.
Yep.
Which, again, second phase, you're in
Yes.
charge of that. There we
Go, go.
And
Sorry.
everybody can go ahead and do this simultaneously, I think. If this moves too quick for you guys at home, let us know, and we'll do it twice. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just...
All right.
Let us
Gain a
know.
tool, spend it right away.
All right.
And spend a med kit too.
For what?
Tools for money, med kits for the doctor.
Gotcha. Yeah.
One of these
So you there.
to get
Oh,
one of these.
did we mention that when you take some back from the hospital, you get points?
Yes.
Okay.
And tool.
2 points for Mr. Blue.
And then
That's going to be
that's it.
And $6.
two transports for this one red cube there
gives me
to
that
become a med
and
kit.
that.
The med kit's going to go away. That is going to go to get this back into my hand. 2 points for yellow, orange-ish. I wore an appropriate colored shirt, by the way. And did I want those to move? That's what I need to remember real quick. A moment. I think... Wow, I'm not good at this game. And I'm going to spend 1 transport instead of getting the 2 tools for this. I'm actually going to turn those into 2 fuel. And hate my life. Okay, done. Everyone done with that?
Yep.
Yep.
Objectives.
Done.
Okay, well, I'm going to fulfill this one, which is a book and tools. 2 points, please.
Oh, yes. 2 points.
And I get to place one. I'm going to place it here. I can place anywhere. And that's also a drone. So it goes up here.
Okay. I'm not doing any objectives.
Yeah, who needs objectives? Because of my poor planning, that means when we get up to new objectives, I'm not getting any. Okay. Next, Jess, step 4.
Scout. I am going to... So if you scout here, but then decide you want one of the ones that's showing, can you do that?
No.
So you have to decide first. And I need a what? One of those. Those aren't out.
And even if you had no cards in your
Look at
hand, you
this.
can still scout, even though there's no way you could actually
You
get
would
it.
need.
I'll
You're
just
These are not what I
look at
need.
these.
So I'm just doing it to look. All right, Tony, take care. Have a good night.
Oh, weird.
Oof.
All right. Well, I'm not taking any of those.
I have 3 cards in hand,
Me too.
Out.
which means pulling
All
those
right.
back into my hand.
Well, this seems like a good idea.
Well, Wheeler.
Oh,
Oh, well, it did sound like a good idea, but I don't know if it is now, is it?
Yes, it is. Okay.
I had
So-
an early work meeting this morning, too, about 3 a.m. Tony?
I'm going to do this. So I'm going to take the 6th one. I have 1 here, so I only need 5. I have a 3 here that I'll spend.
Need 2 more.
2 more. They're on these 2. Pick one.
It's the same card.
Seemed like a good use of
There you go.
that.
Yeah.
Quite the infirmary you have
Oh,
over there.
so I'm going to take this one. That was my 6. I get 2 points.
2 for green.
2 for green.
They're the same though, so that's kind of, but they're points.
Well, one turns into a.
Oh, can I get 2 of the same?
Yeah, you can, but you get that, flip it over,
Yeah, one
Okay.
of them becomes now a
Oh.
scout.
and now it's going to be another. But
That's
because
fine.
she paid the face value, she got that, but it won't count for endgame
Right,
for
'cause
multiples
it's not
here
different.
because it's face down.
But you still get the benefit for it
Yes.
if you paid the full amount.
There you go.
If I'd done the drone thing of
Right.
4,
Right,
then no.
you wouldn't have gotten
That's
the
fine.
front.
I'll take
Right.
the 2 points and now have that. I
All right.
like this.
Next step.
Next step is new objectives. So let's see.
Oof.
I
feel
am not
you,
getting
Tony.
anything right now. I will pass.
Okay.
I may rejoin.
I see that.
I have the money. Alas.
Not space.
Alas and alack. The mechanic's nice, but I wouldn't be able to get on the card then.
Ah.
But is that still
This
worth
just
it?
in. I'm going to pass if you don't take one.
Oh, I'm gonna take one. It's just a question of
Which?
yeah, that's the thing. Also, if I take the mechanic, Jess can't get a card, which is kind of funny, but I don't know if that matters.
It doesn't. I'm not too worried about this. I have plenty of objectives.
Yeah.
I don't see anything that I'm like dying for either.
Yeah, other than the mechanic, everybody wants that because $11 is ridiculous.
Well, I'm going first next time, so I've got a good shot at getting that mechanic if I have enough money for it.
Yep.
So I'll just pay 3 and take this clean
That
water
is
one.
not a bad one to get.
Yeah.
I choose to not take any objectives at this time.
So I can buy that triple one.
Yep.
And what do I need for that?
3
Oh.
rice and 3 medikits.
Ouch.
6 points, triple red.
Yeah. If you can get it, it's good, but it's a lot of
No.
resources.
I don't want to spend 3 right. No, that's a terrible idea.
Oh, then she
I
passes.
am passing.
Andrew? Yes.
You have space.
I do, but then I might not have space for that mechanic later.
All the better, as I'm going second next round.
I'll pass.
All right, so we're done with that. Next.
Pass.
Okay.
Oh, clean up.
All right, nobody has any of those. Anybody want to discard something? No, I'd like to just complete it. The rightmost in every one goes away. There's one empty. As this deck gets closer, I'll start letting you guys know how many cards are left. So there we go.
All right, secure districts. There's none surrounded.
Nope.
And 0 to 4 refresh.
And here we go. So I have less.
I have
less as well.
Take that one.
I take this one.
I think this one.
No check mark actions. Pass the duchy
Yes.
on the left-hand side.
For you.
Roll them bones, sir.
Okay.
Hey, look, I have resources. I'm just excited about that.
Okay.
Wow.
Buck and gas and tool.
I really wanted tools for something, and I can't tell you what, but I'm excited about it.
Huh.
Ah, I see.
Okay. That seems good.
Oh, let me scoot these up, you guys. There.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
So I can put that there. Or actually, that might be better to put here. No.
I really do plan terribly. I know, right?
Oh, I can if I... Do I want that more?
Is this a terrible idea or
think-
just a bad idea? Let's
I
go with it.
do.
Let's see what happens. All right.
Because... oof.
Hi, Eric. Now we all sound drunk.
So get that.
That's funny.
Use it for that. Okay.
You all done?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Final answer.
Yeah, yeah,
All right, go ahead. Deploy.
Okay.
Hang this to move that. And
Alright. Yeah, paying this. So 2 blues become 2 reds, 2 gas, and then 1
hang
red,
that.
and
Yeah,
2
$6.
yellows.
To get
For here,
$6.
got that. Then here, I will pay 1 fuel to get a triple GPS marker. There. And I get 2 more bucks. I hope I'm thinking this through the right way. We shall see. All right, I'm done. You guys?
Yep.
Okay, next step.
Okay, objectives.
Done.
So I have 2 gas and 2 books, which are going to be used for each of these. So those are spent. I get a point and a point. And both of them are done, so I'm going to get the bonus of 4 points. That's 6. 8. And then I get to place this on any color. So we'll put it
Just has to be adjacent unless you want to pay transport.
right. So we'll just do it there. That's fine. So that's finished. So it becomes a check mark thing up here. And I also have 2 yellows, a purple, and a red, which satisfies this. So that is $5.
Well done.
And I will opt not to send it up to the top. We'll keep it there.
Alright.
And that is all.
Done.
You're not satisfying?
Oh, nor am I satisfied, actually.
None of that.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to satisfy this one by using my battery in the medical thing. So I get to place on red, which is right there. That's it.
Okay. All right. Next step.
Okay, we are into scouting. So,
Can I take the top corner one? Nobody else is going.
yeah, go for it.
Please.
Um,
Which now actually matters to me.
all right, I'll go
I'm
here.
going to take these. Not what I need. Jerks.
Oh, which of those do I want more? All right, I'm gonna scout that.
I obviously need to guess better at this.
All right. You got a chance, Jess.
That's what you're losing. Not bad. see?
All right, I'm happy with that.
Okay, I'm good with either of these. Am I sure? Oh, because I could. No, I have plenty in there. My hand is dying. All right, I'm going to take
I'll get 1 book.
this one for 4. I have 2 built in, so 2 scouts. Go ahead. That's the one. Not the one I wanted, but it's okay.
That's good. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And then I get $3 for this one.
Wow.
yeah, I'm good with this one. So I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, you guys can see it. There's plenty of room.
Oh, $3. Okay.
I'm gonna spend 5. So that's gonna be
Right?
3.
$3.
Yeah, yeah. I think it said $3.
You're like, what?
Top
No, bucks. I'll
3
take the dollars.
and 4 or 5. Choose one.
I'll take the left one.
Okay, left one it is. Goes over. Cool. Easy enough. All right, everyone is done scouting. Next thing.
We're on to new objectives.
I elect to not take any this round.
Well, thank you for that.
Oh, you know what? Hold on,
What?
back up. For the objectives, I apologize. The whole point of doing all this. So, real quick, sorry, I zoned. So, 2 purple, 2 yellow, and $10.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
So, 10 points.
10 points.
And
and the 4th slot.
There we go.
Very nice.
That was the important thing.
How did you miss that?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
Who knew? I don't know.
Or caffeine, one or the other.
That, right.
Okay. Well, I'm going to buy that super fancy mechanic for $3.
If I were first. So, are you passing? Okay. The top one just gives me a medic thing when it's up there in the checklist. I feel like I need checklists. The bottom one, I can turn in a medic thing.
For 3 points.
Yeah,
You know what?
But it takes a little bit to get there.
it does.
Well, I only have to do one of them. I don't have to do both.
True story.
The top one's so much better. So, this is the risky part. So I could pass and then see if you do something.
But
But then if you pass, it's
Right.
over.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't want to do that. I don't want the double yellow.
Desmond got into the blackout move by urinating out the lights.
Ah.
Is that kind of like, man, I wish the lights would go out, like yearning? I realize it's spelled differently, but is that...
That's not bad.
Boy, we're feisty tonight.
Oh, I
here.
have to
Yearning
I don't want to
lights out.
spend $4 for
I
that.
yearn for darkness.
Yearning. But I do need a yellow. Ooh, $2 for that would not be bad. But I have to pay $4. That's so annoying. All right, I'll do it. I'm gonna pay $2 for that, the middle one. That was the one. No. I really was because purple
Yeah,
and
she
red.
wants
There was a
yeah.
whole discussion on that.
Purple and yellow make green? I don't
Yeah,
know.
It's
something
very,
like that. That's
there's
what
an
I
internal
said.
thing
Oh,
going
yeah.
on.
And somehow you understood what I was saying. That's
A
the thing.
lesser mechanic, by the way. So this one requires 3 of the same resource, a blue and 2 yellows in the same row.
That's not bad.
You have to spend those resources.
Plus points, though.
Which that hurts.
It does hurt. All right, what you
By the
doing?
way, I read this as feed the measles, just saying. For all you
Oh my gosh, what does it say? Masses. Okay.
Is that
But admit
good?
it, that was funny, Desmond.
Eat the measles. What it does. Bad typist. Yearning the lights off.
I don't really want
I really wish they would go out. It's cold. I don't want to get out of bed. I'm comfortable.
And the clapper
then-
does not work. I bought 2. It does not work. Or I just clapped too lately.
All right, I pass.
Wait, you do anything too lately.
Apparently clapping, yes.
You make up for it in other ways. So there's that. All right, so I pass. J-Rex.
Oh, I want a thing. I just wanted you to make it cheaper.
Take the cheap thing.
This thing is...
How'd that go?
Yeah, that was my
That's
reaction.
not... I don't like you. Why
Well,
are you there?
It's about to
Carl?
go away one way or the other.
All right,
Yeah.
so it's $4 if I get the one that I do want. It gives me a point. I hate my
Something's wrong with the
life.
notifications on my phone,
Oh
apparently.
no. Do we have more?
No.
Oh, I need
That's the
10.
point.
Oh, because no one's...
Right. Feisty Edwards. Feisty tonight.
No, I'm passing.
All right. And,
Well, we both passed. So
okay,
that's the
so
end of
we're
it.
done.
Yeah.
All right, next step, sir.
Okay, clean up. No food or water.
Nobody's discarding.
Yeah, and discard the rightmost card.
And
I have made mistakes. That is
now
unfortunate.
she only wins by a handful of points.
Oh no, this is so painful. Can I glory to ruin myself?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
I
yeah.
totally made a mistake.
Okay, we'll count it. And I apologize from earlier today. We'll
All
put
right.
them down here. I did not move those over. I'm a terrible host.
I mean, it's been a busy day.
All right.
All right, so pull those up. No check marks.
Did anyone?
Let's go.
No one's securing any districts yet, right?
I
don't think so.
No, she's missing
She's one
that
away.
one. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So refresh hands. I got
Oh.
3 cards.
Okay, cool. Well, this works out perfect. This satisfied the objective, and now all this comes back into my hand, which is what I need. So.
And I get a water from my checkmark action.
Oh, I may be able to save. Oh no, I can't save myself.
Oh, and here you
Thank
go.
you, sir. All right, let's roll something better. Just, I would like some water. I'm a bit Ted, parched. Apparently I wasn't clear.
You're next to water.
Yeah, but, and I did just get yellow back into my hand, so there's that. All right. Go
And
ahead
you
and
paid
plan.
$10 for your space, right?
I did.
And
Notice
so-
a distinct
notice-
lack of cash. You know what
notice.
that's not?
$10.
Yep.
All right.
Money's tight in this game, I hear.
I hadn't
Yeah.
bought that card. I forgot what I was doing.
All right, I should probably do that.
Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. Because I wouldn't have got the resource I needed.
It's reasonable.
And you have to be able to do it to play the card. So I would have been.
No, you do not.
You can play a card and not do the thing?
It's always voluntary.
Oh. Oh, I should play this. To
Oh, that's
get-
right. We can play
Yeah,
four
I
now.
gotta start
Oh,
building
I
into
don't-
that.
Mind if
No,
we do?
because that'll.
What's that there?
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
I should try.
Okay. So I'll do that there. So I'm almost ready to do that. And then, which of those do I want?
That seems less useful.
There's no reason to do that right now, though, since that's coming back. But I do need to start doing that. Oh,
Yeah, it's gotta happen.
So,
Okay.
on a serious note, if you guys can help us start spreading the word about March 25th and April 1st, those two streams, we would greatly appreciate it. I haven't yet, Scott. We were going to, at the end of the game, talk about the Mombasa card play. It definitely carries through in this. I am done and ready.
Me
whenever
too.
Y'all are.
I
Okay.
am going to. Okay, then I would get the choice. Then I could do it next turn. Should I do that though? Because it cans a resource. I don't need those right now. So yes, I should. So that.
So in last night's patron update, or I guess this morning's, for anybody that wrote it, I offered to give them a game, give them offers, and then I'll draw a name and figure out whether they want what they want, and have a bunch of prototypes. So I was going to offer one of those as well as a couple of games from the library for folks here to. Response has been strong, let's just say. So
I
it's
can imagine.
amazing. Yeah, amazing. What? Free games? What? Yes, please. All right. We're done?
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, I like being able to play 4 cards.
I'm not playing. You don't have to play in each tableau, correct?
You do not.
Right.
I'm getting 1 in each.
Okay.
One of those.
So,
However, paying the transport token to
those.
move the yellow over to water.
one of
That'll give me money.
those.
And then
Then
one there,
spending
and-
one to get
Why did
this
And-
back.
Why did I do that?
And spending this to get this. Oops.
Just set that anywhere. Why did I do that?
And $2.
Did you want the gas?
Okay.
I guess it's $2. And then spending the med kit
Yeah.
to then be able to pull my leader back into my hand. So 3 points for orange, please. Which
3 points.
she allows gives you a battery and activates 1 check mark action. So there's that. Everyone done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Next step is objectives. Hey, looky here. I have a water and a gas.
Yay.
Yay.
That's novel. Pull this into my hand and get a blue.
Don't think I'm doing any.
And let's go ahead and head on up to C. Oh, that was close. Take it. I think that's all I'm able to do. Question mark? A moment. Rice. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Y'all?
Done.
Done.
Oh, okay. Moving on. Scouting. Well,
So can you only take one in an area you're adjacent to as well? Like, so these are
Correct.
shown. Okay.
Yeah. No, you guys can't touch this one, so look at it.
I have to.
Oh, you're kidding me.
I could do this.
So the things that I'm thinking about here is if I scout, I'm going to lose one of these, which is going to put me down to 4 cards. And if it puts me down to 4 cards, that means I'm going to lose this row, and I am 1 away from being able to complete that. So I don't want to do that. So I'm going to scout, but only just to look at it, because I'm not going to take it.
Gas into
Is there a chance I could lose something important here?
Done.
water. Arr. I'm gonna do it. I just need to figure out how.
All right.
That's the flash, Desmond.
I'm doing the one over here. So we've got the 3 and 5, which is 8. So
Wow. What one do you not want to lose? Just so I can get it in my head.
this one.
Okay. You know what? That's what you pointed to.
Oh, that's
myself.
awful. All right. I'm sending somebody to the hospital again.
I just recovered that guy.
He's accident prone. What can you say?
Oh, I actually forgot to give
Money.
myself points for bringing him out.
Okay.
So I'm going to heal him again next time, I'm sure.
5. Oh, I'm
Yes.
gonna get 4.
So,
9. That's
are you guys
13.
able to follow along? Is it all making
Need a
sense to
buff.
you?
And that's the only way I'm gonna get
0 days without an accident over here.
it. 0 days without an accident. Yeah, because I'm not gonna get there.
There's a Twitter feed about like metropolitan Met, not in like New York, but it's a like rare book thing. The like rare book archive or something over in the UK, I believe it was. They found a bat
Okay.
in like this little whatever. It was an awesome thread on Twitter yesterday I read that was hysterical.
Yeah.
2. And I have 2.
It's the same one. It doesn't matter.
I'd like
I
you doing it.
appreciate
It's
the
really
drama.
not a big deal. Either way, I can still do it. All right, so that's that, and I get for that money. What was it? $3.
Now you got me questioning that,
What?
Shrey. I don't think it's optional. I do not believe so.
What's not
I
optional?
believe you have to take it back. Yeah.
You have to take what back?
When you're down to 0 to 4 cards, you have to take a column back.
Oh yeah, we've been playing that it was. Are you kidding me?
Really?
May.
Oh come on!
What?
That changes the game a lot. Okay.
May.
Huh.
Well,
Beginning with the starting player, each of you checks whether you may refresh your hand now. You may only refresh if you have 4 or fewer cards. Again,
Wow.
heavy cardboard variant.
hard mode. We played hard mode.
Huh.
Are we adjusting that? Because I would have played a card here if that was the case.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm okay with it. And
Yeah, no,
for
that's
this
fine.
round,
I don't think it would have changed anything so far for me.
You did?
I would have scouted, possibly, but that's it. So
Okay, yeah, so do it right now.
Go back here. Okay,
You
good
might as
call.
well scout.
Huh.
Wow. Wow. This game all of a sudden got a lot easier. Seriously, it's been a game of manipulating that and
Right.
treading water and avoiding
Right,
it.
and avoiding
Like an
having to take it
idiot.
back. Huh.
Who'd have thunk it? My bad. Wow. Okay.
It's a moot point because I'm only going to have 3 to play next time, so I'm just going to play those next time. I don't really need to go back.
Okay, so do we risk it? Do I need to risk it? It's actually not a bad idea. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and claim that one. Oops, sorry about that. Here we go. So I'm claiming a battery for a total of 5. And oof. Boy, that's a tough call. So the leader and 3. I don't really need the cash, but the 2 blue, I'm
Yeah.
gonna hold on to that
That
one.
makes sense.
So you guys are eyeing my cards like vultures over here.
We're like,
how
which one? Get the
Right.
one that's
I'm just
the
envious
worst
you
one.
still have your two
that's
blue.
so much
Right.
easier now.
I need to go heal. Look
All
at
right,
my
whoever is
hospital.
not going to choose my leader, choose. Well done.
You're welcome.
Well done. Didn't know it was a team game. Awesome.
All right, I need to
May.
start healing people.
Wow.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, that dramatically
That
changes
dramatically changes things. It was very hard the
Just
other
goes to
way.
show, even though we play multiple times, still,
things.
it happens. It happens. My bad. May. May is a really important word.
Okay.
Okay, so we are going on to new objectives, starting with moi. You may purchase one.
Okay.
Wow.
So I'm getting $4.
Seems so much easier now.
Just check me. 5.
Oh,
No, yeah, perfect. Sure. I just like to make sure.
yeah, you're good.
Makes me feel better.
Makes you feel like butter. Aren't you vegan? Like churned?
Butter. It's better than butter. Okay, what am I getting? I'm getting 4 bucks. So I have 2.
So what do I have? I have essentially a tool.
I mean, I wasn't going
pass.
to call you that, but
But well, I mean, I do have a, no,
I wasn't gonna say it.
pass.
Okay, Andrew.
Oh, really, you guys?
Thanks, Martin.
That's true, Martin.
I still win on hard mode.
I totally agree with you, Vince. Totally.
I was hoping one of these would be cheaper.
It's gonna be. After he buys one, it's going to be cheaper.
Don't make it cheaper for him. Don't do it.
I'll pass.
All right, no one's buying any. Clean up. All right, J-Rex, you get $4.
Woot!
I get $2.
I'm gonna turn in 1 for 5.
And I get $1 for my water.
And anybody discarding? I am not.
Nope.
Nope.
Those go away. It goes away.
Okay, I should do some things.
Secure districts.
No.
Anybody?
Not yet.
Okay. And would anybody like to refresh their hand?
Not now.
I
No thanks.
would
I think I'm all set.
like to.
Yeah, that makes things way
Yeah, I
easier.
feel like an idiot now. It happens. I mean,
No.
don't get me wrong.
We all didn't know that. Like, that wasn't just you.
You know.
Oh, actually,
You were not the only one who read the
Nope.
book.
You know what? I just realized I should actually do it.
Yeah.
Never mind. I will
Also,
refresh my hand.
you might need things
Yes.
is the other thing.
I do
so.
need things. So I will
There's
do the checkmark
that.
action and gain the water.
Okie doke. My first now?
Yeah, I was debating, but
Debating.
nope, I'm not.
Debates
Okay.
were had. Okay. Roll a die.
Yeah, what you roll dictates whether or not I play.
So the interesting
these.
thing is that 0 to 6. I was like, why would you ever want that? I guess
Because
it's
you're
just
always.
I
pulling
guess it's
cards,
just
but-
strategic that you no, but it
Well, I
can be
would-
detrimental. And I was like, oh,
Nope. Roll them again.
yeah, I gotta roll these 2. I'm like, well, I guess it just makes it so you do that one last.
Have we rolled water yet?
No,
Nope.
you can pay for water. Get your water. Okay. I
All
need
right.
that,
So I can go there.
so that's not bad.
So now maybe I should be going up to that.
And then that's not happening.
Yeah, that's gonna be that.
That gives me money.
Oh, that's annoying.
So I can get that one and do that.
I hear you.
Or no.
Seems reasonable.
It makes more sense to do that one and do that. But that means I need, oh, well that makes it easy.
All right.
That
When you have 4 cards in your hand,
and that. Yay!
Wait. Right.
Moving on to the oolong now.
And which one do I want to pull back?
Oh,
I think this one.
Super.
So how's your guys' Monday night going?
I don't need
Anything
those
exciting
anymore.
going on out there other than, watching this heated game of Blackout Hong Kong? You sound like the wind outside. You really do have an infirmary over here, don't you?
Right? I'm killing people left and right. I'm like, go out there and, oops, my bad. You have died of dysentery.
Those dice are not nice.
I was thinking I was going to start calling you Tanya Harding, but whatever.
You don't understand the graveness of that. Nancy Kerrigan lives right down the street from us.
Does she?
Yes. Oh, I see her all the time. She's at Whole Foods. We talk. She's a very nice person. So Tanya Harding.
Tanya Harding went to my high school. She came to one of my classes one of these days. Feisty little thing, she is.
You think?
Or she was, at least. I don't know if she is now.
Apparently.
Just saying, feisty.
Nancy's very nice.
Ooh. Very good meal, or a good meal at a very carnivorous bar. Do tell, Martin.
I actually
we
was
done?
confused
Yeah, we're done.
for Nancy Kerrigan once. They asked me to sign an
Next step.
autograph. I was like, what? Okay. 2.
Battery. Boy, that's going to come
Right,
in
because I
handy.
need the second, so that's
spending
fine.
this to be.
And did I? Yep, I did want that.
tools,
Here we go. There.
And this.
And then I'm actually going to spend that to do this
Yeah.
and pull
This becomes $6.
this back into my hand. So I'm pulling this back into my hand. I get 2 points.
All right.
Oh, sorry. 6 points?
Yeah, 2 points.
2 points. Oh,
6
sorry.
would be great.
Okay,
Just bring me to
sorry.
7.
Just
Not
organizes
listening.
team dysentery. Right.
All right. This is maybe dumb, but I really need the water, and I didn't have another yellow, so
It's just 3.
it's just 3.
Wow. 3 points for that, huh?
Yeah, the die did not work out for me that round.
Okay.
I did not play a red, did I?
You didn't have one.
No, but hold on.
I'm going to spend a thing to move a thing.
It would cost me 3 points
Oof.
to gain 2 points.
That does not seem beneficial. You could wait.
Checks out. I think I'll wait. I think I'm all set.
All right.
Next step.
Objectives.
Woo, $5.
I have this one.
Yep.
2 purple, a red, and a yellow.
I'm doing 2 purple and 2 yellow plus $10.
Got the victory point and book scout thing, so I get $5.
The 10. Can you move me
Carnivorous
10
bar.
points?
10
called
points.
Cannibal.
And I'm spending 2 water.
The bartender is Hannibal.
And 2 tools for this. And this lets me put 1 on a purple, which will be there. And that is it.
I have another space now.
Okay.
Like, I'm trying to come up with, like,
Oh,
another
right. That's
thing I
awful.
can do.
It's 2 points.
Nope, but we are deep in cash. And I can scout, but
You might want to refresh
yeah, I
me
think
up
we're
there.
going to pull some stuff back.
All right, so
All right.
scout. I'm going to look at scouting.
I'm just not even going to bother. I think I've looked at them all. Oh, well, you know what? Let me have that middle one.
I have
just
not
in
looked at
case.
these,
Just so- yeah.
and I'm going to.
What do I have
Not
in
what
my
I
hand?
want.
Ugh.
Oh. I legit.
it's been
Oh,
fine.
that's 3.
Oh.
Oh. I only have to use 1, so I can
Alright.
at this point just like choose.
You already picked up that pile, right, Jess? So I'll take this one. And I have to.
I'm gonna.
5 scouting tokens. Got 5 cards.
Let me find that double blue.
It's not in there.
Well, then.
I learned my lesson. Go, that's fine. You
Okay.
can stay in the house.
Okay. So I already have 3 tokens out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I only need to use 1, so I can legit just pick my card. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
If,
Right.
Now none of these is a 4, but I can do one as like take the lowest one for 4 and don't take the reward, but place it up there as a token.
Okay, try it again. Sorry.
What's the thing called? It's not droning.
Oh,
it's the
probing?
Thing. Probing.
Yeah, probing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to probe, which means I take the least.
The lowest value one,
Yep.
correct.
These still go out, up, but this one just goes over here.
Correct. And choose one to throw into your with the walking wounded.
I have decided on that one.
Jess is this is the she's taking the herd out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
Culling
but
the herd.
like
I'm culling the
Great
herd over
Western
here.
Trail and boom, culling the herd here.
I am, but see, now I have 4 drones, and I can just like take things, and I don't have to lose anymore.
This is just an assertive management style. The weak fall
we
out, the
talked about
strong
this
stay.
earlier. This influenced my game.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've scouted. Everybody
Yep.
good?
Yeah.
New objectives.
It's going to be more expensive when you guys buy for me, but I can afford to take my choice. So here we go.
All right.
Why?
Oh, I get to decide first?
You
This is
do.
fantastic.
There you go, Scott.
That's nice.
Do I want the medic thing every single time? That's not bad. Or do I want to get rid of 3 equals?
3 resources.
Yeah, 3 equal resources. Play those cards and all that for a purple. That's enough points.
I desperately just want
That's
some
just
water.
money.
This time.
And no,
I think it was
don't
the same for the last game, right? Like,
No, yeah, it was brutal, dude. I just want to clear
I
this
need some
damn
check
thing
marks.
back into my hand.
because I don't have check marks. So I'm going to spend 2 for the top one.
okay.
And you will wait a moment.
I will
Like
wait
it. There we go.
because there might be something good. Maybe. Maybe not. What the hell is that?
He's a scout. Dun, dun, dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun.
That's an expensive scout.
No, no, no.
Martin, I'm prepared to bet on Jess to win, but remind me to never work for her in an emergency.
All right, I'm getting this super red one for 3.
I want this, but it's water, and
That never comes out.
Yeah.
You're already in for some water. You should not.
in
That's
for
a lot
penny,
of water.
in for a pound, right?
Just go for 5 water. That would
Yeah.
be
I'm
work
gonna,
out.
I'm gonna spend $4. I'm gonna take this one.
excellent.
Ooh, wait,
I shall be passing. Just
hold
FYI.
on.
Martin, I am exceedingly well prepared for either a zombie apocalypse or some type of national emergency. Lots of canned goods, water that I change out on a quarterly basis. I have plans in place. My grandmother used to do it, and she like taught me. She would live through the Depression, and she was like, "This is how you do it, and water becomes cyanide if you just leave it there. So you have to change it out."
Wow.
So I'm prepared. So when it happens,
Yep.
you'll know where to
Got it.
come.
Yeah. Right. No, I've resigned myself in the apocalypse that I'm like the first one to die. Like,
Oh, no, I
I'm-
have this
I'm the
pre-done.
first one bitten by the zombie. Like, whatever.
You go to the zoo, you get rid of the animals, and you go in. I'm not getting any pass.
Are you getting any?
I don't. That scout is so expensive.
This is true, Franny. I haven't gotten rid of my ones that were valuable.
Christopher's right. I have medical training. Can't hurt you because you can't put them out.
Yeah, be the
Go
doctor.
Scout. There you go.
You know what? Sure.
Dr. Chris is safe.
I will spend 2 and get this one.
Seems good. Now we get a whole new room.
Another mechanic.
Mechanic.
Oh wow, I really like that card. Doctor, give me the news. All right, we're done with objectives. We're all full.
Yep.
Clean up
Clean up. Nobody
Nope.
has anything for that?
and discard the rightmost. So
Secure districts.
Hold on,
Anybody?
Hold on.
Isn't going to have that, though.
Oh,
Done.
the thug is out. Spend $4.
Ah,
Get 3 of the same resource.
I'm a fan of the thug.
Oh, he's great.
Yeah. Just what you need in a crisis.
Yeah,
Right?
he's fantastic. Okay, so that's out.
Nobody secured.
No, and we can refresh hand.
Yep.
Oh,
Yes.
and I choose to.
Yes.
Okay. All right, next. Pass it.
Okay.
This is you.
Oh,
you.
God.
Roll it,
Oh,
roll it,
dear
roll it,
Lord.
roll it. Nope.
Nope.
Unbelievable. Well, it's believable,
Yeah.
but at least it's only going to cost me 1.
Yeah.
Playing those,
You
so
got
there's
gas and
that.
books. It's just as good.
But of course, the one double that I have is the rice one, which is the furthest away, right?
have.
I'll red and move it. A yellow and move it. That takes care of that one.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm one short to be able to do that.
So one of those is good. I need 2 of those. Ugh.
Yeah. Okay. So play a red.
Yeah, we'll just do that this turn.
Money.
Yeah, just don't worry about that.
Oh, wait a minute. All right, hold on.
So that becomes that. That's that. So this could be anything.
Oh, and I get to play another one.
One short. Son of a.
Oh, so I might as well play this and just take those.
This one turn, can I take 5 actions?
No, but you can do the 4 that you have because I'm sure you feel really bad for him over here with his.
Yeah, no, horrible.
Andrew's crying for you.
So here's something I never expected to happen. I have plenty of money, but I'm short cards right now. That's crazy to me. Interesting, but crazy.
That's what that optional does.
Boy, doesn't it? Boy, doesn't it.
Plan better. I got my
So-
resource mug, resource management. Coffee beans, water, soy milk, and sugar cubes. Mhm. It's a trap. No, Desmond, it's a clever ruse. Because he's so sophisticated. Or wasteful.
He dresses up real nice.
That's what I'm saying. So it's a clever ruse, not a trap.
What?
He was saying it's a trap, and I was saying, no, it's a clever ruse.
Okay, since everyone's
thing.
done, right?
Yeah,
So
pick a
here,
thing.
I'm actually only playing 3 cards. So I'm going to go 1,
Have done.
2,
you
and 3
wanted to-
since everyone's done.
Okay.
There you go, done. So this is going to be expensive, so I'm going to walk everybody through what it
Taking
is that
those.
I'm doing. So these 2 are going 1, 2, 3 points back for orange.
4 points?
Yep.
Okay.
3.
Okay.
It's going to be 4 momentarily.
Okay.
The blue is going to go there, and the yellow is going to go
Yellow.
1 there, so 1 more point for
Okay,
orange.
1 more.
2 yellow, but I'm
blue,
paying
which
to
I
move
am losing a point to move to water.
All right.
Oh, wait a
My
minute.
2 yellow are moving
And
here with 1
one
transportation token.
yellow,
And my 1
and
red,
then
I misspoke. I am playing a
6
4th card. Yeah,
bucks.
sorry. My
whatever.
bad. My bad.
This is going here with a
No, I
transportation
just I
token.
can't count.
This is being spent to get $6.
Yeah, it's 8. Durr. Forgot I had one. So this fuel goes there. This fuel is going to become a GPS token and $2. There we go. Done.
Okay.
Okay.
So move it up. We
Okay.
deployed. We're on objectives.
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 3
So
objectives.
I'm
Yes!
spending $4, and I have 2 red and a purple.
I'm spending a gas.
this comes into
into
my
water
hand.
for the specialist.
And I get to place a yellow.
And I
Just going
place a
there.
blue.
And this comes
All
into
right,
my hand.
so here, going left to right. So a book and a tool. So that's a book
also
and a
doing-
battery, which is a tool. This goes into my
This
hand,
one.
and I get a blue out there.
Which is
Nope, gonna do the yellow one first.
and 2.
3 water. Hey, looky there. And 2 med kits. And I get to put a yellow out for this one, and then the blue one goes out, and then C to C is connected.
That money.
That's going to be $5 there.
I feel like I can get the points
So
later.
this goes into my hand, that goes into my hand.
Yeah. So I'm going to go there. And that comes into my hand. Anything else?
Anyone? Any other objectives?
Making sure.
You know what?
Nope.
Hold on. I'm debating. I am going to go ahead and get rid of this. And drop that down a little bit. There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
On the next thing,
Yep. I'm gonna look over here where no one else can next to.
I'm going to take this one. I have 4, so I immediately get that. I don't need anything else.
We still
What?
have to spend a card
Why?
because you have to at least
still
spend
have
one
somebody
card.
must
You
go.
always have to injure
Darn it.
somebody.
I was going for not having to do that.
Yeah.
All right,
no.
that's fine. I get to pick,
The
though.
pile of casualties increases.
This isn't bad, because when I pull it back,
I don't want any of these.
and I'll pull back. Oh, I have her. So I'll just make sure I do that next time. Sure.
Yeah.
All right, so that's my one. And that gives me this objective. So I get $5. Right?
Yep. And put a marker on it. Show that you completed that one.
How do you put what marker?
The
cube.
cube.
Oh, cube.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
On
always
the
cubes.
$5. There you go.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna go and I can't remember if I looked at this because I have the memory of a gnat. Yuck. Is it worth it? I don't think so. Nope. Done.
Okay. So new objectives.
Oh, don't mind if we do, and we are flush with cash.
Oh, and I didn't get my one suitcase.
Oh, thank you, Shrey. I should have gotten, right, for this, I should have gotten one emergency objective, or one location for the emergency plane. Woo, words.
Wow.
Oh, might as well. Thank you, Shrey. Good call.
I'll pass.
Oh, thank you. I will happily take that thug. Because resources.
Alright, I have no reason. Except I can
I
buy.
tried to put him in my hand.
Yeah, he seemed good.
Yep, that was never getting past me.
Well, there you go. So that's another mechanic that's pretty good. $10.
But man, losing 4 of the same resource is gross.
It's a lot.
Yeah. All right, what else do we got? I need some check marks anyway. So this one, I don't need that top one. That one only takes, no, I need a lot of books right now. I don't want a thing that takes books. $7 now.
Yeah,
What?
that's
$7 is
that
a
seemed
lot.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
I
Alright,
don't.
and this
Gas
one's-
isn't that valuable.
Always get a tool. So that's 3.
Yeah, these all seem really expensive.
Yeah.
This one's not too bad. A water and a tool.
Too
I
bad.
know. Water and a tool. And then when I check
Because
my
we're getting
I
so
always
much
get a
water.
tool.
That makes sense. But wait, no, actually, I want you to take that. That way, maybe
Something else comes
since the
out.
universe loves you more than it does me, we'll get some water. So please,
And I'm doubled
by
up
all
on
means.
tools. None of these are good for me whatsoever. Trade that in for gas. No, none of those are good. No, never mind.
All right, Andrew.
Tool one might be okay.
Again, water. Please take it so that the universe
Well,
likes...
I already am in the water game, but
Oh.
you know, may as well
That's
go
the thing.
deeper
I don't
in.
want to double up. I want to diversify.
Right. That's what I've been trying to do.
But I do have a tool.
Oh, but I was gonna do that anyway. But
You know what? I'll buy it.
resources.
Glory to Rome. I was trying to reverse psychology.
Oh,
that
that
so
never
hard.
works for you. Like ever. Why
I was
did
like,
you
yeah,
try that?
take it. I want you.
All right. Are you buying
Voluntary
one?
advice.
Are you buying anything now?
I don't know. I was focused on that.
That never works for him. He ends up convincing them to buy it every time. Stop it. You're bad at reverse psychology. You just convince people. It doesn't work for you. You're too convincing.
Does it at the poker table?
Pick one.
No, you can't make me. I pass.
Okay. That's only two. 4 equal
I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm looking forward to tonight?
Sleep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay 2 for this one.
All right. Well, here we go.
I'm full up, so
What do I have a choice of? Can I keep drawing? 2 purple and a yellow, huh? There's that and $4. That's pretty close. Yeah, but that actually cost $8 for that card. Mm-hmm. Because it's 4 to purchase it.
Yeah, that's a lot.
that's a lot of money.
Yet, I pass. J-Rex.
Pass.
Okay.
Psychology
we're out.
gooder, exactly.
So clean up.
Nothing. And by discarding, I assume
No.
not. This goes away. Ooh, access the library. The number of search icons on each of your GPS tokens is increased by 1. It'd be
Yeah.
really good if you got it early.
All right. And these are gone too.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, sorry, I got focused on that. All right.
Okay. So secure districts.
A couple of us have.
Yep. I don't have any. I don't think so.
No, just you.
No, you have one.
No,
don't
you got one
yeah.
right here.
Oh.
So these go away.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I did that.
Yeah.
I did.
These go away as
So
well.
here, put those up. Put a marker of your choice and 5.
So this
and she has
allows
it by her
me-
own. 7 for green.
To check mark, pay for 2 points. This
And
allows
this one
me-
is going to be 3, which is 3 points for orange. And
Okay.
you know what? I'm flush with cash. That makes sense.
That'll allow me to get really big benefits every time if I don't need them
Cool.
for something else. Oh, tokens to move stuff is pretty good.
Yeah, I was looking at that with the gas cans. that
Right?
one.
Yeah.
So I am going to do this. So I'm going to take this. I'm actually ahead of us, I realize. But
I don't need money.
Yeah.
So while Jess
I'm gonna
is
do it as well.
activating-
So,
So now I'm going to spend $4. 2 points for orange, please.
2 points.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too because you can. And why would I not want to do that every turn? Because you're pulling back. Yeah, I'm going to want to do that. All right, so right here.
All right.
Okay.
And then go ahead if you. How many
I am
cards do you have?
Pulling, yeah, 2.
2. All
Okay.
right.
So I'm pulling back, and then I get to do that check mark action.
Yep.
$4, 2 points, please.
I don't have the gas can, so I can't get. So if I have a gas and $4, I get 5 points every time I do this. Obviously, I need to get
Okay.
that engine going.
There
Oh,
you go.
hey, all right, cool. And here we go. Phase 1, begin. Oh, this is glorious. Oh, what do I want?
I know what you want.
Hold on. I don't want water. Here we go. Here it comes.
No.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. All right, I was fully prepared to just go ballistic.
I wanted it.
All right.
Okay,
No, that's definitely going there.
that's good. So I'll take that.
Okay.
That is fine. And then
Definitely want that card.
that's, yeah, 2. So So that takes care of that. Except that I need that.
That's aggravating.
2 tokens. That gives me 2 of those. I need 3. That's fine. Do any other cards match up? Oh. I actually need...
Oh, right. I need that for that. Yeah.
Okay, so if I do this one there...
The hell was the plan that I just had? I mean, I literally just had it in my head. And it's completely gone now.
But that doesn't really matter. Where's that one? Oh! 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 Oh. So that does that too, but I don't have the... Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I gotta start building towards that.
And it gives me...
'Cause I really need that card.
Oh,
actually.
I could put those in there.
That's it. Okay.
And then take those.
Yeah, all right.
And if I have 6, I can do that one. Remove this one.
Yeah.
Is that a double? No. Move that one. Run.
Yeah, we took the point split districts.
Hey, Banker Dave. Yeah, it's temporary. Don't get carried away there. Cheering on J-Rex there. Do I have a purpose for that?
Briny.
Don't.
Oh, you didn't do the points for securing
Yeah, we did.
districts.
We did.
We?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we did.
Pretty sure we did.
We did. I
Yeah.
did it myself. Yeah.
Yeah, we
And
gave
you
you
did
7.
mine?
Yeah, you
Okay.
got 7 points, and Ever got 3. And we weren't next to each other's stuff, so. there weren't
That's
any
true.
piggyback
That's
points.
true. That's true.
Okay. Done.
Okay.
Okay.
Spend this guy.
All right, so
To
this
pull
is
somebody back.
going down 2 to make 2 gas. This is becoming 2 food, one of which is going to be spent right away.
Tough choice.
One here, 2.
So,
But I'm going to pull this
This
one back
here.
for
3
3
bucks.
points,
2 med kits.
I think.
And then this
Yeah, I'm going to want that.
rice is going to then...
Can you give me 3 points? I healed a
Sure.
3-pointer.
There you go.
And then I'm moving this. What is it? Can you move your hands?
Yeah, hold on. Everything
Thank
that
you.
I have out there is movable right now,
I need
since
to
I
move
just got
this.
it. What am
Where?
I doing?
Move this.
Not paying the bonus. I'm getting $3 for her.
There. Okay. So moving that there.
Okay.
Boom. And then I'm moving. No, I don't think I'm moving those 2. What am I doing? What am I moving?
Water, right?
No, I'm just taking those. And then these I'm moving.
Whoa.
Move me back 1 point for orange.
Okay.
So these are going to move here. Final answer. Done.
Okay.
Okay, so then we're moving up to objectives, and oh yeah, there's 4 of one type. 2 red, 2 blue. Boom. 10
Nice.
points for orange, please,
10
and that
points.
0 to 6 moves up. Somebody's closer.
All right.
Hey Desmond. All right, thanks. I
a-
appreciate it.
B2B here. So that's $5, and this completes.
Ooh, well done.
So let's put another one down over here. And I have a water and a tool, which is going to complete that for 1 point. And I have 2 purple and 2 yellow and 10 money. So this thing
Gain 10
Complete.
points.
10 points.
There we go.
2 more.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm completing this one for 4 equal.
Here, I'm just going to move this up here since
blue
I
and
know
a
I got
red.
it and I keep bumping it.
And
Okay.
I get to place in a purple. I'm going to place in,
Could secure it.
I know, but I like
Or
bigger
the- yep.
ones. So I'm
Cannot
going to do
lie.
that.
I like bigger districts. Cannot lie.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Okay. For that one, and then this one, I'm going to do the 2 books and a thing.
Although before going to bed after this.
For a
Kind of
point.
Like a Sunday tonight.
So that's a point.
One for green. Banana split, kind of. With cowboy candy.
And I'm actually going to
The cowboy
checkmark
candy?
this.
Yeah.
Candied
So I get to
jalapenos
place-
and serranos.
I'm amazed
And
you
I'm
can eat that and
gonna
go to bed.
Oh, yeah.
That. All right. So I'm going to check mark it. I don't get the bonus because I didn't do both. I'm
Right.
just doing this one. But I get to check mark it and place anywhere. So I'm going to place
There,
there.
which then will secure. Nope, what one? This one?
That
Okay.
one.
There you go. I'm looking like oh, it's this. So this will go away.
We can do that when it gets to secure.
Yeah, I just don't want to.
So this
forget
goes
where
up
it was.
here and gives me another check mark thing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, cool. We done?
Yep.
We cool?
Mm-hmm.
We cool. All right.
cool.
So scouting.
Okay. No one is here, so I'm going to look at this.
4. So I could use 1 or 2.
All right, I'll grab this one.
I don't want to do that one, but I
I'm
don't
gonna
mind
go
doing
anyway,
this one.
but-
It does give me that, which is not bad.
Ooh.
But that's 4, so I could grab a 6.
Sure. Goodbye.
I'm gonna scout here.
I'm going to scout there
take-
too.
I don't know. Let me double check just to be clear for
Do I
scouting
want 2 books?
multiples. Or here. Okay, so it does say that you may choose a different district on the map. Again, may choose a different
Oh,
district.
I don't care about this
Okay.
one.
So I would say that you could choose the same one. So I want the double gas can for 5. That's going to be 3,
Yeah, these help, huh?
4, 5.
I want it to be
there.
a different
Hold
one.
on.
Do I want it to be? Oh, because that would
Good
be
choice. Thank
Okay.
you.
2 of those, which
There.
means
So there. So that's double gas can. Boom.
I want a double 2. I'm just trying to figure out which one. Oh, because that would be good for getting that. Yeah, sure. So that's,
Thanks, Franny. Yes.
yeah.
Glad you caught that, James.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no. I have to use
Oh,
the other
good
one.
call. That's
What?
a good point. So somebody could scout here, those 2 locations.
Yeah, I know. I don't. That was premature. Can we put them
Yep.
back?
Oh.
Because I need to
These
see
two?
what they
Yep,
are.
Yep. Good call, Thomas. Good call.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's keep the streak. We've gotten like 2 or 3 streams in a row where we've got
That's
new
4.
patrons.
Yeah.
Keep it going, y'all.
7. I can only get to 8, so that doesn't help me too much. It doesn't matter which one I take. Oh, actually it does, because that stays out. So
Oh,
yes,
right.
I will take this one. And I'm paying 2 on top of the 4.
That is an impressive infirmary.
So that goes up here. And now I have 4 different types. So that's good.
Okay. All right, we good?
Yeah.
That's scouting. So new objectives. Okay. $3. There and 4, and I'm good, right? I had all this planned out, so I am $3. Taking this, and oh, hey, looky there. I already have that ready for this. So
Very nice.
done. And that one. Come
I don't
on.
want that one. Ooh, the 3 blue is so cool. What's that one? Access. Ooh, access the library. So I get a token plus a thing? What's that?
No, it's all of your tokens now are get +1, so they're
Ooh,
4.
that's how you get the
Yeah, that's how you get some of the big boys. Or big girls, if you prefer.
the big tokens. That is not bad.
Yeah.
only
And it's
one
super
and
easy,
one.
right? Yeah.
But it's so expensive. So I could just
And it's
buy
no
2
victory
points.
points.
Yeah, it is. You get 2
It's
points.
2 when you score.
Well, okay, yeah, but fair point.
Which is what it's going to cost me. So that's not too bad. But it just cost me the
No,
resources.
it's 2 points.
No, it's going to
not
cost
too
me
bad.
$4. And at my check
know.
mark, I can get 2 points for $4.
Right.
Yeah,
So it kind of pays for itself and gives me a placement, which is probably a good idea. Yeah, I'll pay for that. $5. I mean, $4. I'll take a book back.
And
I'm full.
would you like any more? It's just you. You know, Andrew and I are full.
Yeah.
I know I cannot. I only have $1.
Oh, that's a bummer. Now, that's how many cards are left, y'all? Once this goes, remember we bring out the reserve deck, play one final round, and that's all she wrote. Clean up.
Food goes away for
Food.
Andrew. $2.
$2. Thank you.
Yep.
Good shot.
And anybody want to discard any objectives?
Nope.
No.
And, oh, hey, look at that. 6 of those are coming out now. There's expensive again.
That's a lot.
It is, isn't it?
That's also a lot.
6 cards left.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And
Ready?
yeah, so probably 2 rounds left to
Oh,
go.
when I got this, I didn't put out my 2
Oh, yeah.
thingies.
Oh, I sure did. All right, secure objectives. Now this can go away. Any others?
Yeah. So this is secure.
All right, go and put your markers out there. Jess is getting
And
1,
this is
2,
also
3,
secure.
4, 5. So that's going to be 7 points for J-Rex there. 2 points for Orange, piggybacking. So that takes care of this, and you put your house out. What one's for you?
So there's this one. That's
a 5,
5.
and this one is a 4.
4.
So,
And you're next to that 5.
hold on, a 5 and a 4 is going to be a total of 12 there. And which one? Help me out there. So another 2 leeching.
Yeah.
Okay. That it?
I think so.
Okay. All right. Bueno. Refresh hand. I have 0 to 6 now, and I will. I only have 2.
I
So
only
I
have
will
4.
choose this one. And I will pay 1 gas and $4.
I got that.
And I will score 5
I'm not gonna
points.
do that. I could change that.
I
Oh,
pay
and then I can
4
change that into a battery.
I pay
which
4
I
for
will
2
do.
points. And I get a water. I don't have a med kit.
Hey, Trader Robert. What's up?
And I think I'd rather keep the gas. So I'm good. Okay.
All right. J-Rex, your begin.
Woot!
Bones.
I
You
should
should
roll.
roll them. Hold on. Before you do,
Why?
I'm looking for books or gas cans.
I don't care what you're looking for.
Oh, look, water.
And food. See, I roll the things we need.
No, not when we need them.
Yes, I do. I swear it. I need to do
Okay.
this guy, which is fine. I can use that. This needs... Oh, I did not roll what I needed.
See?
That's terrible.
Okay. So I need
And I have no
that.
tokens, so I cannot do that.
I'll just throw them over here because who cares?
But I want that to come back. Okay, that's fine. That'll come back this time. I won't worry about that. So I can only get those 2. That gives me money. Not a bad plan. And that gives me...
Son of a...
I could do that.
I don't need water anymore.
Oh,
Water
had a card
gives me
hiding.
money.
Even
Oh,
better.
that's perfect. Yep, that's perfect.
And
Okay, so where do I need
then
these?
this
That already does that.
is probably this. Oh, right. Wait, I should finish that if I can. So actually, this should be that. then I'll have
But I really want those back.
that.
So.
Oh, but I can't get 2. That sucks.
No, I want the money. 'Cause it's 2 points.
Sure.
None of the ones need cards.
Do I need that back sooner? Probably, yeah. So I'll put this.
So I just have to make sure
Wow, okay.
It's worth a couple of points.
that that's
Yeah, I gotta build up towards that.
Done.
Uh,
All right.
so
I
that's
need to play
that.
that every hand.
That's gonna become that. That's gonna become
And-
that. So this
I might as well play this.
needs to be this.
Sure.
Okay. Done.
Everyone good? All right, next step.
Okay. I can't. Oops.
Rice, those are staying there.
All right.
And
So
4 blue. And I need 4 books.
So one of these reds is becoming a
That's
tool.
staying there. And then these 2 points back for orange.
Okay.
Wait, we were on the same spot, so I think I'm there.
Well, I just moved myself back because I spent a
Oh,
transport
okay.
to go over there. So yeah, we were both at 34.
Were we?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'll
And
get a
I'm
chance to
spending
do that
this
later.
food
Okay.
on her to put
So-
a marker down, which will be here.
Yellow and a red.
Oh, you know what? I don't think I can do that now. I need 4 gas.
Get 10 bucks.
So I guess he waits.
And yeah, I'll spend my battery and get a
Hold
card
on.
back in my hand.
Let me back this up real quick. It cost me 4 points. Is it worth it to play those games? That gets me.
I'm gonna pull this back in my hand, so it's 5 points.
Oh.
I can do
Sorry,
it.
okay.
3, 5.
Nope.
Right?
No, you're fine.
Yeah, you're good.
He's like, no. I'm like, huh?
Edward's in his own little world.
What does that do?
2, 2, 3.
No what?
2, 2, 3. So I can do that. I can do that. I can do that, and I can do that. Done.
I can
Yep.
scout.
Good.
1, 2, 3,
Everyone good?
Yeah.
5.
Jess?
Mm-hmm.
All right, bring us up to 3 objectives.
Anybody?
Oh yeah, I got
yeah,
a bunch.
a bunch.
So here we go. So this one, 2 books and 2 rice. There and there for 2 points.
Okay.
And then 1 rice and 2 gas for $2. There and there. So this completes this, which 5 more points.
Mhm.
There and a cube anywhere. And then this bad boy will come
What did I do?
up there. A cube anywhere. Where does this make sense? I'm gonna go there for that. Then purple, purple, yellow, and $4 here, which gets me 1 in red.
Oh.
There.
Okay.
That will come back into my hand. And this one, I don't think I could do. I was 1 gas can short. Done.
Okay.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
Because you did this once. I forgot to pay. I was going to pay a point to move this, but then because I didn't have a token, I got confused.
Pay a point.
You can just lose it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There
So
you
you
go.
just go back 1.
Thank you.
There you go. You have to make that sound. All right, there you go.
Do you need any objectives?
So that's this objective. I was like,
Okay.
how did that go wrong? So that's this. And no. Oh, that's why, because I ended up spending that. No, never mind. So point back.
Okay.
I ended up spending it on something else, that's why.
Okay.
Like, what happened?
So I'm spending a tool and a water to finish this one, which gives me a point plus the bonus now
Four
of
more.
4 more. So
38.
38.
That's right, the doctor.
Then now I can place one anywhere.
Well, adjacent.
Adjacent, right.
Right, yeah.
But that'll go here.
Okay.
And this goes up here.
Nice.
Also spending 2 water and 2 gas on this red guy. Who lets me put one on a red, which is going to be here. And I think that's it.
I'm going to take you back.
Yeah, that's it.
Jess, you done?
I am.
Next step, scout.
I wish I could remember anything.
You know what? I think I spent this last round,
I
so
want
I
to get
don't
another
think I
one.
have that.
Oh, okay.
I want to do
I think so.
5 if there's
Wow, that wind is kicking, man.
If there
It's
isn't.
crazy. I thought it would be dying
Does
down by
4
now.
for
Yeah,
gas
you would know
can-
it's going strong.
I'm going to wait because I think it
I'm not
matters.
going to bother.
Because I might pick from somewhere
1, 2,
next to
3, 4,
Jess.
5, 6.
Okay.
I'm gonna use. Oh, I have to pull her. Oh, I am pulling her, aren't I? I am.
I will say, looking at the top down that you guys are looking at here, I will say the cubes show up really well on the board, don't they?
That actually does look nice.
It does.
Yeah.
So the colors do pop in that regard. I mean, it looks very clear when you're sitting here at the table at a side angle like this as well. But yeah, it also looks good top down.
Do I want to do this? Is it the one I need? No, I need. Gas is good. And that's only 4.
And batteries, right?
I already
that's 8.
have. I don't have books. Oh yeah, but I don't have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, I have 6 max.
You know what that's not?
Not 8. So I can do books, which would not be bad.
I just don't want to get lapped. That's my
Sure.
goal.
You know
Is
what?
there a danger of that?
So that's 2 scout things. I'll do the books. Pull one.
Ooh,
You can go with
good.
that.
Because I wanted the gas. So I've got 4 that I'm spending to get 1 gas. And here, pick well. Yep.
See, not bad.
Goodbye. They're never coming out again.
4, 5.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
7 points.
All right, we're done scouting. Next, new objectives. Start with J-Rex. What you got? 6 cards left. Just FYI,
Yeah.
if we buy 4 of these, I'm not saying we should, just saying if we do. No.
Well, that
if we buy
pile's-
2 of these.
Yeah,
buy
this
2
is
of
Look
these,
at
right,
that.
because this is definitely going
middle
away.
or there, that will trigger the end of the. We'll have one more round.
Yeah.
Yep.
How many do we have to buy to trigger?
2 from there or 2 from there.
Yeah, basically if 2 more rows get dealt out,
That top one.
which would
That
be-
top one's already gone if nobody buys it.
Yeah, I
Right.
might buy that. I don't really like the conversion up there. I'd rather just get 2 food. That's so good. And if I, $2 and 2 water for $7. And just those cards. Those cards are easy, but $7. Oof. It's so pricey at this point. I think. So that's 4. That gives me enough to do what I wanted to do. But am I really going to complete?
What do you want to do? Do you want to shoot?
Shoot.
When I was working yesterday, prepping for today's streams and everything, I had like professional rugby on in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Dude had a breakaway run clear for a score. I forget what it's called. Doesn't matter. But hearing an Australian announcer quoting Skilo, I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. So the TV's behind me in the office, and I'm
this one.
awesome. Like that was just not something that I expected. That highlight of my day yesterday was
That's pretty good.
that was
Hopefully that's on YouTube somewhere.
that was amazing. That was fantastic. So, all right, you're up. Hey Jamie, what's up?
Not a lot of time to get these done.
Right? That's the thing. I'm like,
Understand.
oh,
Jamie, it
points
happens.
though. And things.
I guarantee you, next round will be the last round, though.
I think so.
believe it.
No, I guarantee
I
it.
think so.
A try. That's it. Thank you. Tell me somebody saw that as well, and I wasn't the only one
Please.
here. That was amazing. So of course, last night when I kid you not, I spent like an hour trying to figure out what song to put with the patron up.
Oh, really?
I spend way too much time thinking about that.
You get lost in
reading
that stuff.
through lyrics, and dude, it's deep. I take pride in these.
I appreciate
Wait,
it.
next round? Next round. But then we have one more round.
No, the next round will be the one more round
What?
because the deck's going to run out.
Are you?
Because one of these is getting bought by yours truly.
Yeah, you're doing it because you're a
There's
jerk.
6.
Yeah, so that'll fill, and that's empty, and when that's empty, that comes out. And when that comes out, that triggers the end, which means one
Whatever.
more round.
But not one of these will be used.
It doesn't matter.
All right, I'm gonna grab this one.
All right, so just to be clear. End of the game. When the draw deck runs out, the end of the game is triggered.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
Okay.
Okay. So now now that you made that choice, what do I want? 3 water and 3 med kits. So let's see. 2 and 2 are going to be used here for that. So that seems
fine,
like a
that's more
pipe dream.
points.
The extra book, all I need is 2 rice to be able to
So
get
you're
that for
gonna
4
pull those.
points.
That stinks then.
Yeah, that does stink.
This, nope, purchasing that for, ooh, that cost me $3 though.
Yeah.
That leaves me 2.
Don't do it.
Don't
Give
do
us
it.
more
We're doing it.
time.
We're doing it. $2 back, boom, there.
Okay.
All right,
Jess,
J-Rex.
You want any more?
Wow. No.
I'm good. I think. I'm good.
And three books. So I need 1 gas, 1 gas and 2 rice. 1 gas and 2 rice. That would need 4 rice. I'm pulling this back up into my hand. Nope, I'm not. That's it then.
Okay.
I want that.
These will go away.
Oh.
These 6 are coming out.
Jess, you get some money for your food and water.
But 10 points is better. Yep, $3.
Go.
All right. Deck is ended. Hold on. Excuse me. Deck is ended. So the end game is triggered. If necessary, fill the remainder of the display with cards from the reserve. We don't need to. So there. And then finish this round, then play 1 more, then we go into final scoring. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so
we need
finish
to.
this round. J-Rex, go. Clean up.
Well, we need to.
Yeah.
We
clean up.
actually just...
We just started cleanup.
We did
with
it
the food.
pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did.
Yeah, okay. Secure districts.
there-
Whoop.
just said that anyway. I know, we were good.
A massive pile up in
Yeah.
southern Hong Kong.
And now if you're pulling back,
All of a sudden...
you're trying to hurry and you're just
No,
making
no,
it
no,
go.
no. I wasn't doing it on purpose. I had a Good Morning Vietnam reference where,
Okay.
water buffalo, just...
I'm gonna put these down here.
I blame
Okay,
you.
now you can refresh.
Hold on, no. Secure districts. I
Yeah.
know it happened.
I
don't
definitely
want
did.
it to, but
I
it
definitely did.
Yeah. This one and this one.
Yeah.
So here, those go away.
Yeah.
Those go away. That's going to be 6, 10, and 3, 13, 51.
And you get 2 from
Don't
being
mind
this
if I
side.
do. I'll leech.
I think that's it though, right?
10 points.
Actually,
The orange
we'll go
token,
this
is
one
that
instead.
like right
Or
here,
a
Jamie?
district.
He said he was having a hard time tuning in due to the blackout because he's in Hong Kong.
Right.
Oh, bottom
Right.
right-hand
So
corner. of the
refreshing,
orange
if we're refreshing,
triangle.
Yeah,
I'm
refreshing.
Left-hand side
refreshing
of the board.
I get one of these,
I get
and
a
I'm gonna spend 4 for 2 points.
Oop. I'll spend the tool
This
for
becomes
$3,
a battery, but I'm probably gonna use it as whatever.
but then I'm gonna spend $4 for 2 points.
I will refresh this. So I will spend the gas can for 3 points.
Guess it depends on what we roll.
There. I
I-
can't do that, unfortunately, and I can't afford to do that. Fistbore planning.
All right. I really need to roll well.
All right, what are we looking for?
Lots of things.
Well, hold on, call it beforehand. I would like a gas can and rice.
Definitely want med kits. Med kits are the thing I want.
How about you, J-Rex?
I have no idea.
That's exciting.
All right,
count?
med kit. I think so. It's like,
Okay.
Yeah.
though I had no preconceived of what I wanted.
Thing.
Okay, good.
All
Well,
right.
that works out for me. No qualms there. I'm qualmless.
I'm happy for you.
None of them need that. It did not work out for me. At all.
Yeah, it's the last round, so this doesn't really matter where these go.
Okay, well, I could get that.
Yeah.
Which
Right, there's
gives
no
me
reason. Yeah, those cards don't matter anymore. Okay.
the ability to do that.
So, 2 of those. Sure.
Double.
And
Oh, so then I could use
2 of those.
1 point.
This might be expensive.
2
Oh.
points.
Well, that actually does matter. Oh, I don't have money. Yeah. Damn it. Oh well.
Oh no, I can just use this. Okay, that's better. All right.
I
so
really need
that
it.
lets me do that.
Yeah, I can't bring them back, can I? I should have spent that gas. Sure. That might matter.
And
Yeah, I guess I will. Done. Here we go.
okay. Oh, I gotta try again. Hold on. That did not work out. All right, so that lets me do that.
1 district per play. Wow. Really? Are we failing this hard?
2. What's up?
Doesn't say there's a limit. Nope, we're good.
Okay. That does that. That's a bad plan.
Right, those are becoming those.
Oh, no, it's not.
Those are becoming
Because
those.
if I
Those
do
are
that-
becoming those.
Nope.
Why it becomes
Zvetazar.
But is it better to do
Yeah, I should have.
8?
Whatever.
This one. That's better. Okay. That's going to give me 1. I don't think I can get another one. That would give me 2.
That's annoying.
But if I did that, I get 3. 2. 3, which is 7.
I think tomorrow's going to be a day off.
That's better.
And Wednesday is going to be going
So
to
how do I get this?
take a look at a couple of heavy con locations.
Nice.
So
I just can't get the 4. Oh, God, that's terrible.
oh, it's horrible. It is bona fide sausage.
No, it's worth the... That already does that. So this would be minus
Only 2 Chloe to
points.
Rome so far. What was the over-under, guys? What was it?
Yep, that's what I'm going to do. So subtract 2 points. And we'll see if I can do that.
Yeah, all right.
Is this where I want this? No.
All right.
I want it.
Are you...
Give me a second.
Okay.
Don't mess with her.
Nope, no. No better.
Oh, it doesn't really matter, I guess. All right. Yeah.
Good? Let's do it.
Actually.
Yes, that was a little Tone Loc
Okay.
reference for those scoring at home. It's 2 gas cans.
All right.
All right.
There are going to be 3
No worries.
resources.
We made one other major, harder mistake.
That's going there.
So I need
Go ahead.
there, back 1 point.
I'm paying 2 points to move these to here.
I'm going to spend 3. 1 to go here and 1 to go from here to
You didn't
here.
move me 2, right?
I did not move anything. You're paying 3, I heard.
3, yeah.
Okay. And I can activate one thing, so I'm going to go ahead and spend the battery as a gas can, get 3 points. Done.
Oh, I moved it. Shit.
Oh, and $2. And I'm spending a gas to get a GPS thing.
Gotcha.
Do I want to do
GPS
this?
thing
Well, that
acquired.
gives me...
Thank you.
I can't do that one. That's 3 points.
Did I do that right? Is it Svetazar?
All right, so I did those.
And are there 36 other Svetazars out there?
What?
Maybe.
Svetazar 37.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm wondering if there's 36
All right.
others.
So I got these. I paid my 2 points for them.
It's
This
a valid
is gonna...
question.
Yeah, there's dozens of them.
Sure.
3 dozen, exactly.
This is going to pay to go anywhere,
Ah.
which is actually going to go here. All right, playing a game.
We're waiting on you.
All right, that's doing this.
That
That gets 5, but it's actually going to go so that I can do this. So it goes up here
Okay.
and lets me place,
place 1, yep.
which will go there, I think. Yes.
I'm sure
so that
you
was
have
that,
this planned out, right?
Something like that.
If
Give me
not,
a break.
If you're completing both of those, otherwise...
There's this too. That's not. Give me a
Oh,
second.
okay,
That's
I figured you
7.
got it.
It only did this one. That's 7. I already placed one here for the first one. This.
You're good. You're good. You're
This
good.
is for the second one.
I have no doubt that you've planned this out.
I think because I also need to figure this guy out if I'm going to use them. We're not going to get to do anything else. Or do I want to do this in place? I think I want to do this in place because that's only 3 points. And this will let me place one more, like you
3
said.
dozen other Loki.
So, oh, no, this is the one. Okay, so I have to leave those for that. This is a medic
And this
and
is
a
where
book. God damn it.
feels like I'm close.
Yeah.
Can't do it. So I'd rather take this. Do I want the 7 points or... Man, that's terrible. Place 1. No, there's nothing else I can do.
All right, objectives.
Okay.
Go for it. Do it in turn order since the last turn. Here we
Sure. So I'm going to spend $2 and
I
2
kinda
water
cheated. That wasn't supposed to happen yet. But you get the idea.
to do this one, which gives me a point.
Point.
I'm going to score it right away to get the one of my choice,
go. Okay.
which will go here.
I personally think you ought to go there, but that's just me.
I understand.
Okay.
I understand.
Anything else?
Yep. The 3 books and 3 med kits are
objectives.
going to bring my mechanic finally at the end of the game.
Good thing you got max use of the cash.
Yeah. So I can make a purple one, which I don't really know if there's a useful one.
I forgot to do this.
Are you gonna finish this? Probably not.
We haven't done it yet.
We're not on objectives.
No, we're doing turn
objectives just
Yeah.
because
to,
the last turn.
I kind of cheated because I already did this one, but I'm gonna leave it up.
Cheating son of a.
All right.
Moved on to
Let's
objectives
go
too
here.
quick.
It's fine.
Done.
Yeah.
All right. So 2 books, 2 geese cans. Gets that and gets me a purple. Which once again I will be 1 purple short for that corner section. I have nothing if not consistent.
Oh,
So, got that.
you can buy a goddamn battery.
You can.
Oh wow. That would have helped so much in this game.
Right?
If only it was written bold.
Yeah.
Right there.
in front of
It
you.
was very large.
We're going to come back to that in a minute. 1 book and 2 rice, which gets me this and a red.
So I can buy 2 points. Or
There. Wait a minute.
I can't do that one because I'll have something less.
What color is it? That's purple as
Purple,
well, isn't it?
yeah.
I have planned so well. I'm so proud of myself. Not at all. Yeah, and screw it. There.
You know what's happening, so you might as well.
Well, it's I already got this one, and 1 and 2 is the same.
Right,
so it
1 and
didn't
2,
matter.
yeah.
Done. That's it.
All right. So 4 equal ones and 2 blue, 2 red is 10 points.
That's funny, Tony. I did not see that.
1. And then this, I'm just going to use the things for 2 points. Oh, and I could have used a battery for her too, but I won't if you do not want me to. That was 2 points, and I get to place 1 here. Access to the library. Did you hear my question?
Sorry.
I could have used a battery for her too, but we discovered that late.
Oh, yes.
We did. Well, we didn't discover. It was actually explained
Written
early on during
right
the
there.
speech.
Hidden.
But-
So
from us.
it's a 1 point difference. I don't care.
Okay.
Ruling for
Okay.
the judges.
All right.
Scout.
Go.
I have $2. Not gonna bother. Or wait a minute. Oh, but remember,
Cards.
you lose any points that are out there.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's any
No thanks. I'm all set.
sets of
Sell
things
for
I
a
can
dollar.
get.
Oh, cool. No, oh, it's actually better because I can sell those.
4, 7,
What?
6, 3, 2.
God damn. You said I could say
I just because you were complaining about it. Just
that. I won't. I won't say it. I need
already
something
have.
else. I did. I know. I'll stop.
and some other stuff.
What?
Yeah.
I said
Oh
something
yeah,
else?
you did.
I wish I could
This is happening when I
remember
stop.
what is in this stupid pile.
What's
Here, hold on.
there?
I'll tell you. There's this one. There's this one, and there. What are you looking for? I'm curious.
Anything that's not what I already have.
What is it? What are you missing?
I'm
used all of
missing. What am I? I'm
Got my
missing.
hand
There's
up.
no food or water. I'm assuming there, right?
There are not.
Batteries, I guess, is the only one, right? So, I'm assuming those are not.
Well, it's a 50-50 shot because either it is or it isn't.
Yeah, that's how that works. All right, screw it. I'll look in here. Let's see what I can get. Okay. Yep.
I was just going to point that out to you because there was. But, all right.
All right. So I've got the 3. So I'll use
Felix.
this one and. Oh, this
Oh,
might
it's
suck.
killing me. I didn't use batteries. Is it killing you? Tell me it's killing you.
All right. Choose well. Okay.
2 points. That works out.
Yeah. That's gone.
And now when you lose by 1 point to Jess,
No,
As I
because
want to do.
if Jess had bought a battery at the beginning of this, when I played these and activated it, I'd have this and I could scout right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I cannot.
Okay.
So
and
you're
if
not
my
losing
uncle,
to me.
never mind. Okay.
Everyone done with scouting. There's no point in gaining new objectives at this
Right.
point.
Clean up doesn't matter.
I'll get a buck. But
Okay, there's
Yes,
that.
Yeah.
it does matter.
Okay, keep going.
Secure districts.
Doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. I don't care.
I care.
Oh, okay, fine.
Oh, this isn't a line?
No.
That's.
God. Wow.
I tried to explain going here, but
I thought I was securing the district. Wow,
bad.
I just completely messed up my whole game.
7 points for white.
Okay, no
7 for
securing.
white.
Wow.
58. No, you got this one.
Yeah, you got that one.
Yeah, I would have gotten that too. I have made mistakes.
Well, honestly, I'm okay with it. If you are,
Yeah, right.
okay, so
If
there,
you didn't see
yeah.
it, if you thought there was a line
Put
there,
the-
then it's fine.
You got those.
Okay.
So 7 points for that. And did anybody else piggyback?
No, this was here.
Okay,
so.
put your houses. It didn't affect me because I was already getting this, so
Right.
I'm getting 2 points for that.
Yeah.
Jess is
so
getting
3 and a
4 and 3.
So 8 points.
8 to 61.
Okay.
Okay. Refreshing your hand,
I will do that.
and I will too. I'm at 6 cards, and I can do that.
Okay, so I get a food, a water, and a tool.
I actually can't do anything. Ah, that's brutal.
I mean, I'll spend the 4. Yeah, I'll spend 4 to
Game
get
is very black.
2 points.
We'll talk about that.
Which becomes
Tool
a battery.
becomes 3 money,
I'm gonna
and
spend
the
this for 2
food and the
points.
water isn't useful, so it just sits there. Well, it'll become $2, I guess.
And then
So I may as well just do that now.
I could turn that into money. Yeah, I guess that's another. Each good is worth $1.
Terabyte.
This is worth 3.
Miguel says, draw a line.
And I don't have it. I could turn gas into those. No, thank you. That was that. I did that. I don't need that.
Done?
Oh, I can turn a book, which I can say that is, into 3 points.
Yeah,
So I'll do
that's
that.
worth it.
Okay, so final scoring. So here we go. First things first. There are none. Don't worry about it. Turn in your money. $5 for a point.
$5.
1 point.
1 point.
I don't need that.
Forget
And
your points.
All of your cards
Oh,
from
this
your
is where I'm
hand and your
getting.
tableau, but not your hospital.
Yeah, these guys don't matter. Two, 1, 2. Doctor's worthless. 4. She is.
Yeah.
2, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so that's
For a moment, I'm in first. And there we go. And there's that.
and then we do the
Yep, and then,
as
well,
well.
we didn't need to, but set. So how many different kinds? I had 3 points scattered already.
I got the full thing.
The full Monty.
14.
There we
Well
go.
done.
And Andrew.
Did I get my 10? You guys gave me my 10 points for that, right? I'm sure you did. If not, Peanut Gallery will.
I have no.
I
I spent
literally
4,
have no idea.
had those.
So here we go.
Don't worry about it.
Either Andrew wins.
no, he
By
won. He won.
104.
That would be amazing.
No.
One by one. I guarantee
point
you-
again?
I
No.
guarantee you in the comments, someone will actually figure that out.
Yeah.
And
Be
let us
like,
know after the
actually,
fact.
no.
So,
They were paying attention. They would have told me I needed 10 points.
Andrew tentatively wins.
Maybe
No.
win asterisk.
No. No, he won.
J-Rex at
Stop,
95 or 105, 104. That would be
He
a-
won.
Yeah.
He's
want
totally
that.
Can I have a like
So bad.
potential
No.
glory to room up there?
No, you totally won. You're
Yes,
fine.
and hashtag amazing teacher.
Right?
Oh, that'd be so funny. That'd be awesome if so.
So lesson learned, it's really hard to see in a blackout.
As they said. All right, so Andrew, this is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to this. So,
Yeah.
thoughts on the game?
I will say I think I had a better time tonight than I did the other night we played this.
I blame y'all for that.
But I really just don't think this game is for me.
Why?
It doesn't feel, for one thing, it doesn't really feel interactive. And I'm a big interaction, like I want a game where I'm like really jostling with people and like getting each other's way. And this is kind of like very solitarish. You can kind of, obviously pick up a card before someone else does,
Right.
or like secure a district and like, try to piggyback on someone else before they do it. But like, it's pretty minimal. But also, like, I don't know. I think the thing for me is in the beginning of this game, you have like, your 7 objectives, you have everything that you're working towards, and it feels like you have a lot of stuff to work towards. But once those big objectives are done, your emergency plan is gone, you're just kind of doing the same thing over and over again. You're just kind of getting cards, doing the thing on the cards, getting those cards to get more cards and do it. Like, it just, I don't know. It's not, doesn't feel fulfilling, I guess. Like, I finished this game and I won this game, but I don't feel like I achieved a lot, I guess. I don't know.
I see that. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. The theme too. I don't feel like I'm in a blackout, like
No.
saving things or going across. So, but that's not super important to me. I love theme in a game, but as long as I really enjoy it, that's not super necessary. Yeah. I think you're right. At the end, it's just not super fulfilling for me. Maybe if I played it more, but I'm not sure I'm going to invest the time to find that out.
I agree 100% with everything you guys have said. There's nothing wrong with the game. Mechanically, the
Right?
game works just fine.
Yeah.
It's a fine game. There is nothing here at all. Let me back up before I finish that thought. Coming into this game, when I was reading through the rule book and going through the procedures and everything, or the steps, the phases, I was like,
Yeah, really
dude, I'm
excited.
stoked. And you heard me. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to playing this tonight. Not tonight, but the first night. And for the first handful of turns, I was really, really enjoying it. And then it was a case of diminishing returns. Then I was like, kind of like what you said, I feel like kind of hits the nail on the head that, okay, I start out, you have 7 objectives. Cool. All right, so I'm going to do this, trying to manipulate this and being able to pull off these big turns. And then after that, then it's get a card or 2, fulfill an objective or 2, rinse and repeat, do it over again.
Yeah.
Alexander Pfister's a really nice guy. I consider him a friend of mine. But for me, I think the biggest indictment that you can have for a game is it's boring.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
It's not bad. Like, I would never say this is a bad
works.
game.
And no, not at all. It is not a bad game. It's just
It works my brain. There's so many options about how you can turn things into other things and which
Yeah.
things to turn them in for at
Right.
which time.
But-
to domino,
Right.
oddly, I wanted the game to end a little sooner, and then I didn't want it to end because I was like, oh, I could have done the one more thing. And
Yeah.
But the thing that the Peanut Gallery brought up was the theme here is laughably bad.
Yeah.
Or absent.
Yeah.
There is no theme. At no point did I feel like I was rescuing or...
It's not clear who we are, right? Like, there's no...
we're securing areas.
Why?
But we're competing with each other for it, and are we companies? Are we politicians? Or like, why are these volunteers working for us? And
what the hell does this have to do with Hong Kong? Because it has some Chinese characters on here
Yeah.
written on the board. Where I don't
And the
get
resources
this at
are
all.
the map? I don't know.
yeah,
It's a complete. I love the premise of the game.
yeah,
That there's a blackout, but let me show you guys something real quick. For those that haven't seen the rule book, and apparently there's a campaign game on this,
Right.
sort of. Let me show you guys this. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Right here. There's the color. Shortly after midnight, on that fateful day in autumn 2020, the lights in Hong Kong went out. Okay, all right. Initially, only a few supervisors, they were worried. They couldn't restart the generators. The next morning dawned. People tried to begin their days, only to find nothing working. Chaos descended on Hong Kong.
Okay.
That's it.
yeah.
So,
I
Yeah.
don't feel the chaos at all in this. It doesn't feel
No.
like there's a It doesn't feel like we're saving anybody from anything. You
no,
know?
and like I said, theme normally, I don't care whether or not a game has a theme, but I I guess it irritates me that this is kind of a cool idea.
It is.
Hong Kong being a rich, just heritage and area and just where is it?
Yeah. And so I think I was thinking about this, and weirdly the comparison in my head that I eventually came to was to A Pleasant Journey to Neko, which also has a really interesting theme. And like mechanically, the theme isn't really integrated. It isn't like you feel necessarily like you're doing the thing the game's describing you're doing, but it is nice to look at and has really evocative art and like feels like a thing that you want to play. And this just, the starkness, like I get it, like I get why they went stark and black, and I understand it, but like the card art doesn't do anything for me, the map doesn't do anything for me, like it's just not, it doesn't have that sort of draw to me that other games do.
So, and I will say this, and this is probably going a little obscure, but for anybody that was following along the development of Nippon from Nuno and Polo and What's Your Game, when they were tweeting out pictures before it was published, there was this really stark orange and black board that they were playing on that looked really striking. So I can appreciate very stark, but wow, right? Like pop.
Yeah.
And the fact that this game has these little pops of color, I appreciate what they were going for. I think I can see it because, like I said, you can see that it looks pretty cool, right?
And it actually looks really good on the screen from the top
does.
down.
But it's still, the theme doesn't help it at all. I like procedural games, so it's not anything to do with that. It didn't grab me.
I will say, I think also the dice thing frustrates me because it's like, I guess it's in, trying to like sort of say, oh, you can get some resources this turn, but you can always just lose points to get the resources you want. So it just feels arbitrary to me. It's like, well, I'm going to get the thing I want anyway. I'm just going to lose a bunch of points for it that I might not have lost otherwise.
And there's nothing you could have done to mitigate that, in a sense that the dice rolls are the dice rolls. You can mitigate it by spending those points.
Right.
But if
it feels like
you and I are
punished.
in the exact same situation to where, okay, you need tools and I need books. Oh, hey, congratulations. You got tools. I didn't get books, so now I got to spend 3 points.
Right. You can still get it. You just get penalized for it, which doesn't feel great.
And we saw in like our first game of it too that the die rolls really can favor a player over another based on what they had for in their tableau, where either you're just hemorrhaging points over and over and over again to move them where you need them to get what you do, or you're spending money to do that. And it can be that one player that's doing that every single time. And
I don't feel like that was the case with me. Like, that's not why I lost.
No, not today, but the other day.
It can happen. Yeah.
And Franny brought this up, that the board is not acting visually as the central focus as it
It's
should
not.
be.
Yeah.
I agree.
It really isn't drawing you in. And this time I went for the scouts and for the areas, but because it's not drawing you in, last time I was really over here because I was like, I don't even...
And
none
not
of us
just
were.
that, but the fact that, and I mean, it's clear to me this isn't a knock on you. It's clear to me there's no line, but I'm not going to fault you for not
I really
seeing
thought that was a line.
It's
These
really
were here,
not
and I
obvious.
thought there was a line.
Yeah.
I was like, there's a line.
Like the lines don't
And then that
really,
was
when
it.
they're going over land like that, they don't really pop out very easily.
Yeah, so I didn't see that. And plus, these are shaded differently. So these are dark and then this.
Right.
This wasn't, so I should have known that, but then these are all next to each other and they're not, so it's, it's not super
I
straight.
hear you.
Like the puzzle of figuring out where your card should go and like building
Mombasa,
those combinations.
which is
right, and that's the thing.
of Mombasa.
Playing this makes me be like, oh, I should go back and play Mombasa, which is not a great advertisement for this game, you know?
Right.
Like,
oh, you know that game? You know what I enjoyed more? The game where it got that mechanism from it.
yeah.
Which I've always said that in my, or not always, but in my opinion, a game needs to do one of two things. It either needs to bring something very cool and very unique to the table, or it better absolutely nail an integration of something to where these things just come together and wow, this really works well together. I don't think this is that. I think this is, it's not a bad game. I think it's exactly what 90% of the games out there are, which is it's
Yeah.
fine, but it's a game on a pile of games.
So Thomas said he really likes the game. I'd love to know what you like about it, Thomas. Like where you find it shines.
Yeah. I think someone earlier said that they saw this as like a more accessible form of like, but it's compared to Mombasa, it's a little bit easier to get into, which
Is
I
it?
can
I
maybe
don't
see,
think
but
so.
I'm
It's
not
been a
sure.
while since I've played Mombasa, but I don't remember it being.
I don't
that
know. Yeah, like
heavy.
I'm not sure about that, but I could.
That was their
if that's
opinion on it.
the case, then
And Vince says my anticipation for the game went from really hot because of the setting. He's in China, by the way.
Yeah,
To really flat, faster than any other
yeah.
game that I can.
I had
think
the
of.
exact same thing.
Same.
Yeah,
It
same.
happened to me in the span of 5-6 rounds.
yeah.
I went from, dude, going
Yeah.
through the rule book, I was like, yeah. And actually, when there were a couple of reviewer friends of ours
Yeah.
that when we were at Essen, at the meetup, or somewhere in Essen,
Yeah.
I forget, whatever, they had said, hey,
Yeah, I was at the meetup.
make sure that you play this game.
Mm-hmm.
We played it, and it was fantastic. And I believe that they also don't feel that way now.
They're cool on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
I think
Yeah.
Okay.
the case, but
Yeah, I don't.
for what it's worth.
Right.
but
The other thing about this is I don't think it could last beyond like
I have no
5 or
interest
10
in
plays.
playing this anymore.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm good. There is a solo version though. So
So there is that.
yeah,
Right.
Miguel was saying like maybe it would work.
Right.
Or-
Like DR Congo.
It might be a great solo game. I don't know.
Well, then, yeah. I mean, the interaction is low enough that it might be better for that.
Because I did enjoy
right.
like trying to figure out the placement and where the points were. So
Yeah.
I
The
could see
puzzle
that.
aspect of it makes
Right.
sense.
So
sure.
maybe using that, but I don't see where I'm interacting with other players other than the cards. And yay, I get to pay less.
Yeah.
Or here, and yay, you scored and I get points. But
Yeah. Right. It doesn't feel like enough.
and it doesn't hurt me, right? If you score and I'm close, I'll just go score somewhere else. So there's no tension of like, you got that and I didn't,
Yeah.
other than the
And
cards.
Thomas says, puzzly nature, multiplayer solitaire, something not normally fond of, but it doesn't bother him.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Totally.
And
If it works for you, then
Yeah.
I really appreciate that, Thomas, because I do think just because a game isn't for me or us, it doesn't
Exactly.
mean it's not for
Oh,
everybody.
100%. We're all in agreement across the board
Mm-hmm.
that not every game is going to be for every person, but also, again, it's a good game mechanically.
yeah, it's
It
totally
works
sound.
fine, but it's just not grabbing us.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, but it may be, if those are things that don't bother you, if theme is not a thing that doesn't bother you, if the graphic design looks good to you, then
yeah.
And here's
Yeah.
a perfect example of, don't get me wrong, I mean, I take the reviews that we do over on the podcast extremely seriously. And even these roundtable discussions, and nobody here is flippant about their views and their opinions and what we say, because we do know that it carries weight with a lot of folks.
yes.
But even more so, the fact that we play the game. You know what? It doesn't matter if I like it or you like
Nope.
it or you like it.
Yeah.
If you guys watch it and it looks interesting to you, good.
Right.
Then mission accomplished. We have shown you a game that either turns you on or turns you off from the game.
Yeah.
And it helps you in your group. Mission accomplished. That's what we're trying to do here.
And some of the most divisive reviews that were given, there's comments where people said, I
both
know you
sides
didn't
of it.
like it, but actually you
Yeah.
told me I do. So
Right. Yeah.
hopefully that works for you. Hopefully hearing these thoughts and seeing it played makes you like it or not like it.
Right.
Your call.
Yeah, there you go. So cool. Hopefully this helped you all out. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We enjoyed it, even if the game wasn't our favorite. I enjoyed spending time with y'all.
Yeah,
and,
had a good time
y'all. So if you guys liked it, like and subscribe down below. Appreciate it. Or go the extra mile and become a patron. Go to pledgehc.com. Help us get some PTZ cameras so we can start streaming some Black War games.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a hard.
And High Frontier 4th edition in August. Oh, wait, I can't talk about that. Never mind. So I'm kidding. I can talk, I think. Anyway, March 25th. Mark it on your calendar, 7 p.m.
Yes.
April 1st, 7 p.m. Mark it on your calendar. I'm really serious. So check them
Gonna be
out.
great.
Gonna be a good time. I'm Edward.
I'm Jess.
Andrew.
I'm going to bed after a Sunday. Take care, everybody. Enjoyed
Night-night.
it. Have a good night, guys.